Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700 and I can save you time and money.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Back at Chattanooga's Finley Stadium, site of the Blue Cross Football Championships, the last champion to be crowned, 6A, and the Oakland Patriots are playing in their 5th championship game in a row and are looking for gold ball number 8 to come back to Patriot Drive. Oakland coach Kevin Creasy talks about the rematch of last year's state title game with Houston.
I think it's pretty neat that the 2 teams from last year are back, and that's kind of a testament to what a great job Coach Thomas has done at Houston. And of course, we got really good juniors last year that have made it back as seniors. I see a lot of familiar faces for Houston on here. They're heck of players, and our senior class has done a good job of getting back. There was a lot of tough times this year. We've had a lot of big-time injuries, and of course, 6 times we've been behind this year, and a lot of people doubted that we'd make it back, but I think that kind of speaks to our culture and when we get beat around for about 3 quarters. So this is one of the most proud bunches I've ever been associated with. They keep fighting back and trying to get back to Chattanooga.
Coach Creasy talks about how you separate the motivation for revenge versus the obvious motivation for winning a state title, or do you really do that at all?
A lot of people use revenge to get yourself fired up. You know, if you got to get fired up to play in the state championship, you're probably playing the wrong sport. At the end of the day, we're just here to win our final game. That's one of our big goals every year, win your last game. And, you know, like we mentioned earlier, you know, we've been there, I think, 7 out of 10 times. This is our 5th time in a row. And, you know, it definitely hits different whenever you leave and you don't win. So it doesn't matter if it's week 12 or week 14, if it's week 15, if you lose that last game, it's just one of those things that kind of, you know, sets with you, and, you know, it makes everybody ticked off.
The Oakland Patriots have had to overcome some adversity this season. Coach Creasy talks about that, trailing in 6 games, dropping a home game in overtime to Ravenwood, and significant injuries.
Yeah, you know, there was a few moments where we were questioning just, you know, how far we might get in the playoffs, and then, you know, maybe if we'd even get in the playoffs. But went through a lot, and, you know, just had a kid get his cast removed off his arm yesterday. So we've had a broke arm, a torn ACL, a couple separated shoulders, concussions, all the things that you kind of go through sometimes in football. But, you know, to these guys' credit, man, it hadn't stopped them. They keep coming back. It'd been easy for them to check out and, you know, worry about their future and all that stuff. But It's kind of a testament to these guys, how much they love each other, how much they love this school and the football program, to play for each other even though they're hurt. I think I see the same thing out of Houston's team, and I think it's just the culture. I see their quarterback just playing, like I said last year, Tim Tebow, but I've watched him this year. He actually throws it better than Tim Tebow. So I don't know if that's a comparison or not. The dude's tough as nails, and looks like he might have a little brother coming in behind him, so that could be bad news for everybody around Shelby County. But, it's impressive to just watch, him as a leader go in when he has some injuries and play through it and play tough and play this game the way it's supposed to be played. So, I think there's a lot of similarities between us and Houston. Like I said, we both teams have been through a lot to get here and been through a tough path and been playing some tough opponents. And I think it's cool that both of us are playing for a state championship.
Now some thoughts from players on tonight's game. Oakland running back and Mr. Football finalist Craig Tutt says he's excited at the chance to beat the team that ended their season last year with a loss.
This is their redemption game. Last year really didn't come out with the outcome that we wanted, so this year we'll change that.
Oakland quarterback Kyler Creasy talks about playing in his second state championship game behind center.
Be able to play in a big game like this, state championship game is very rare for a lot of high school athletes, so for us to be able to go back again is really big for us in the program. And then being able to play the same team that knocked us out last year, that's really good to maybe be able to have a redemption game or have a tight game like that. So it's going to be huge for us and the people around us.
Now, Creasy at quarterback last year broke his collarbone in this very championship game. He talks about playing with that fact against the same team this year.
I'll never forget getting hurt in that last game, but that's not something that, I'm going to think of during the game. I think that's something that you just got to play with, move on from, and just see how it can make you better. And I feel like that's what I've tried to do the best I can this year.
Finally, the senior quarterback who grew up in this program, tossing the football around with high schoolers years ago, talks about playing this final season in the state title game with his dad as the head coach.
Like I said earlier, it's a huge game, so obviously I'm blessed to be here. And like he said earlier, we've had a lot of adversity from the beginning of the season to now. And to be able to overcome that stuff with my brothers and then my own dad, it's been good. It's been fun to play in the position. I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in right now. And, there's no better way to end the season with my dad than playing the state championship game and hopefully come out on top this year.
Our thanks to Oakland football coach Kevin Creasy and players Craig Tutt and Kyler Creasy for giving us some time here on the pregame show. Stay with us. More from Chattanooga as we inch toward the kickoff of the state championship game between the Oakland Patriots and Houston Mustangs in the Blue Cross Football Championships on State Farm Prep Sports.
It's football time in Tennessee. Of course, that means tailgating and travel. Don't fumble due to a poorly maintained vehicle. At Dr. Automotive, we're here to help you score, whether it be a length of the field drive or a quick pick six. We'll help you tackle brake repair, heating issues, battery needs, and maintenance as you march downfield. We're on your team and here to make sure that you're ready for the big game. At Dr. Automotive, the cure for your car. Go deep.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for things like road repairs, park improvements, and new sidewalks. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Another big benefit is the more dollars we receive could also help keep our taxes low. We need everyone to participate, so take part in our 2025 special census.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service. We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service reminds you that it makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We've been serving Rutherford County since 1988.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
We're just off Memorial Boulevard at 142 Heritage Park Drive.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
You've been listening to the Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day and Rick's Barbecue. They've got quality, fresh, never frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. Also, be sure to try other favorites like slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family on Warrior Drive off South Church Street. Here are your starting lineups for the Oakland Patriots for their 13-1 on the year. And we'll start with quarterback number 6, Kyler Creasy, a senior. It's senior Tamari Hill at running back, number 10. A halfback, McKeel Brown, a junior. Wide receiver, number 2, Chase Bandy. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. We're good. DeJuan Morris is in the slot, number 17. I thought I was reading it wrong. Quentin Norfolk, the tight end, number 9. The left tackle's number 74, Reese Smith. The left guard, number 61, Jalen Scruggs. The center, number 66, Keyston Stewart. The right guard, number 55, Preston Rose, just a sophomore. And right tackle, number 77, Isaiah Kirk, a senior. On defense, Taurus Allen, a defensive end, number 97. At nose tackle, Cameron Sanders, number 79. Number 21, Dre Oldham. Number 20, the defensive end, Ethan Burrell. Caleb Ellison, and the linebacker, number 8, along with Justin Barber, number 15. Cullen Williams, number 32. The cornerback is Kyrie Gaynor, number 11. Also in that defensive secondary, Gus Ramsey, number 3. Craig Tutt is the free safety, and the corner is number 2, Chase Bandy. And those are your starting lineups for the Oakland Patriots tonight. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and Loveless not Loveless. I'm losing it on the last game. Winners Trophies there, and Fans Heating and Air, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. That's going to be your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup. When we come back, we'll check the forecast and get you ready for tonight's game as the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff continues, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medications dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We're back with the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Let's check on the Fans Heating and Air football forecast from the Rutherford Weather Center.
Thanks, John. Mainly clear skies for the game tonight. Temperatures in the lower 40s around kickoff and continuing to cool off through the evening, dropping down into the mid-30s by the end of the game. Winds won't be a factor. They'll be very light down to the southwest, around 5 miles an hour. That's your forecast, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, your heating and air expert since 1966, delivering the finest HVAC products and services at affordable prices. From the Rutherford Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller.
42 degrees currently here in Chattanooga, and we are getting ready here in just a few minutes. Kickoff will be, about 6:08, I think, tonight for this game. So we will be doing that, and we'll be talking to Rod Edwards. Brian will rejoin us here in just a minute, and he'll also have the players to watch in tonight's ball game as we continue here with the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff. Stay with us.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
The auction is a means of drawing people together for a quick, easy sale.
I've always been a big fan of auctions. You get instant sale, no contingencies and everything. I've known the guys over there my entire life.
Visit our website at parksauction.com to learn more.
Hi there, do I have a home now?
Call Parks Auction at 896-4600. Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete. Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom design jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
And we are back with the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff. It's time to take a look at our keys to the game.
Time now for the keys to the game, brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, let Rick Hall help you get the coverage you deserve with personalized service that puts you first.
Rod, I realize that it's cold tonight, but it's much better than we could have been in some bad circumstances, and I think that's going to play a big factor in Oakland's success tonight.
Yes, in fact, it's a good night for this late in the year for our football game, for footing and all. We don't have the rainy mess we had last year. Some of the keys, though, are going to be the line of scrimmage. Houston last year dominated the line of scrimmage. They have great size and all, but a lot of those have moved on. Now we have several freshmen, 2 sophomores on the Houston line. This will help out Oakland out.
I think TT being able to play without that albatross on his arm, and Dwan Morris is healthy, and you've also got over there a guy named Craig Tutt, too, that can help you on offense.
Right, so their footing's going to be a lot better. There should be full speed ahead. The passing game has been good, very solid, just what we need to keep a balance. But we're going against a very balanced team in Houston. They're actually almost, I think, 3 yards difference in their passing game and the rushing game. Not many teams have that balance of an attack. They've got a great quarterback, as Coach Creasy mentioned, a leader. She's one of those special kids, so it's always going to be a challenge.
Hey, let's talk about the defense just a minute for Oakland. They've kind of been a lot, but they haven't broken, and really in the second half, I don't know what it is, but the second half, they get really tough.
Well, just think there are about 6 games that Oakland's come back in. That means that they've controlled the second half. They made the adjustments that they needed to make, and they sized up what's going on, and they've been able to pull it out, and they're used to a tough situation. Some teams aren't used to being under pressure and being behind. But they've been able to handle it really well this year, so that should be a plus for them.
Well, I have one question. Do you have your binoculars?
I do.
Okay, you're ready? Got your glasses?
I am ready.
Got your glasses?
The glasses here.
And a pencil.
I got a pen.
Okay, well, that won't matter. Nobody can read it anyway. Okay. All right, that's all for the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. When we come back, Brian Barrett will join us with players to watch, and we'll have the exciting kickoff of this championship football game here from the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-900-0877 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and set your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-873-1700.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been a part of your community, helping generations achieve their dreams. From savings accounts to home loans, we've been there for every milestone. Come see Rick Thornton, Senior Vice President, Relationship Manager at 3427 Memorial Boulevard.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service, and Dr. Automotive. Also, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm. And now, with the play-by-play story in his 800th championship game, and talking about the players to watch, and he'll have the play-by-play, is Brian Barrett.
All right, John. Should be a great night here. Last time we were here, we couldn't see out of the window. Let's check the coin toss downstairs.
Promote good sportsmanship with your team. You're going to be the visiting team or the home team. I've got heads and tails. Visiting team's going to call it. You listen to what he calls. What's the call? Did you hear tails? The call is tails. If I drop it, we'll do it again. It is heads. You want the ball. You want a kick away from the scoreboard.
So Houston won the toss. And the Oakland Patriots will receive the football first.
Will receive. Shake hands and have a great game, guys.
So Houston will receive. And we're just a couple of minutes away from getting this one underway here in Chattanooga between the two teams that played in this very game last year. Last year, by the way, was Houston's one and only time, and now they have been back-to-back. They won this game 24-9 in a torrential downpour, as you might remember in last year's game.
Time now for your players to watch, brought to you by JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Fans Heating and Air, and Winners Trophies.
All right, first of all, for the Houston Mustangs, they are 12-2 on the season. Chandler Day, he is a good one, over 1,700 yards passing, 107 of 200, 8 interceptions though, has thrown for 22 touchdowns, has run for 10 more, and has 501 yards rushing, so he is a dual threat. Your leading back will be Marcellus Davis, 978 yards rushing, 9 TDs. Derek James as well, 620 yards. Wideouts DJ Miller, 1,032 yards receiving, 11 TDs on the year. Rzutsky is your kicker, and punter is Hayes Burkett. For the Oakland Patriots, Kyler Creasy, who you heard in the pregame show, 113 of 174, 1,783 yards, so he has thrown for a few more yards than Day, but only has 1 interception, has 16 throwing touchdowns this year, completes 65% of the passes. and 3 rushing touchdowns. DeJuan Morris, Craig Tutt, Mr. Football finalist, and maybe T.T. Hill tonight as he got that cast off this week. Wide receivers, your top receivers, Chase Bandy and Craig Tutt. Kicker is Jose Hernandez. And all of the special teams returners for Oakland, Hill, 2 punt returns for a TD, Tutt, a kickoff return for a TD, Bandy, a punt return for a TD, and Morris, a kickoff return for a TD. That's a pretty impressive resume for your special teams. And we are about ready to go here.
You mentioned that about Kyler Creasy, Brian. That is a really great stat for him, and who suffered through a lot of injuries and trials and tribulations last year. And to come back, I loved hearing him on the pregame show, and I look for him to have a good game tonight.
Kind of a redemption game for him. Hernandez kicks it, and we are underway. 25-30, 35, and stuttering down the sidelines. Where does he go out? Across the 40 to the 43-yard line, and a nice return by Andre Allen. Craig Tutt making the stop, and good field position for the Mustangs as we get underway here. Patriots are 13-1 on this season. Houston, their only state title and their only championship appearance coming last year. They are 26-30 in the playoffs. Oakland has been here a bunch. 7 state titles. Pass here to the near side, nobody there. That was intended for Andre Allen, but Allen, John, was cutting toward the center of the field, and the pass was to the outside.
Yeah, a little communication mix-up. He wasn't expecting that pass at that particular point when the ball was released.
Oakland championships in 84, 98, 08, 18, 20, 21, 22. Runner-up in 88, 89, 16, and 23. Quarterback Day hands it off, and James picks up 4 yards, and Williams making the tackle, bringing up 3rd down. John, I like a 3rd and 6 a whole lot better.
Oh, definitely, and possible passing situation.
And he is rolling out of the pocket, pass very high and incomplete. Boy, that was a very dangerous high pass into double coverage intended for Jonas Jimerson.
Well, good start for the Oakland defense, and they did a really good job in pass coverage that time. And really a quick 3 and out for Houston.
You know, if Oakland can get up first, John, I don't remember in the playoffs. I mean, they blanked Lebanon, but in the playoffs, I think they've been behind in every game.
I think you're exactly right there.
They were behind Mount Juliet, pretty big actually, a couple of touchdowns, and came back. And, of course, then the 49-46 win over Riverdale.
Now that's got to be a world of confidence there for the Oakland defense to stop them on that first series.
They sure played a heck of a game in the second half last week against Maryville. Here's the kick. Nice kick, but it's going to bounce and go out of bounds around the 23-yard line, maybe 24. We'll see where the spot is.
Trying to kick it away from Tutt there.
Probably a good idea. So the Patriots on offense first. Creasy comes out, the senior quarterback. UT commitment, DeJuan Morris. Mr. Football finalist, Craig Tutt. Going to lead the way running here. Bandy going to line up as the receiver here to the near side. They're going to play everything here just about between the hashes. And here's the snap, the handoff. And it's Tutt coming here to the near side, and a flag thrown after a short gain up to the 26. Wagner on the stop. And here's the call. Holding against Oakland. Well, that is not what you want to start off with.
No, and that was a quick call there, quick flag. He saw it immediately coming off the line of scrimmage.
Number 2, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
So that will make it 1st and 20 now. Oakland, by the way, has averages 70 yards per game in penalties, just 50 yards per game for the Houston Mustangs out of the greater Memphis area, really in Germantown, Houston, like Murfreesboro, Oakland. 1st and 10. Ball back at their own 17 now. 2 wide to the right, 1 near side. That's the short field. They're moving right to left. Creasy, little screen pass, finds Morris and tried to get him in open field, and they came converging. Andre Allen there, Donnell Yarborough, and going to be a loss of 6 on that play. There were others on that play, but John, they didn't fool Houston on that one at all.
Well, there was no blocking. I mean, there was nothing. I mean, they tried to set up a screen there, and nobody hit anybody.
Well, Oakland going the wrong way. Ball is now at the 11-yard line. On 2nd down, Creasy throws, zips it to Tutt. They're going to bring him down, but it's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down. Picked up close to 14 yards right there. And Allen making the tackle. John, he was one shake and bake away from maybe breaking it for a long one.
Yeah, and I love what I saw too. He tried to make more yardage just to get as much as he possibly could. Got an additional couple of yards there.
Well, 3rd and 10 is a lot better from where we started out. Ball at the 25-yard line on the right hash.
Protection was good that time too.
Michael Brown, one of the 2 receivers far side, 2 near side from the gun, and they jumped.
Well, they're pointing at each other, Brian,
Yep.
so I got a feeling this is going to be against Oakland, though.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 17 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
It was Morris who was on this outside, John, that kind of jumped first. Just wrong cadence there. Pre-snap penalty cost him 5. So that's 15 yards on this drive in penalties. Creasy on 3rd and 15, letting it air out, and incomplete. Well, that was thrown out there just to see if T.T. Hill could get under it or have it not be intercepted.
What I am liking about it, though, even though we are going to have to punt here, the protection so far for Creasy has been really good, and I credit that offensive line for Oakland.
Head coach, by the way, of the Oakland Patriots, Kevin Creasy. James Thomas, the head coach of the Mustangs. Moore to punt. Takes a bounce across the 50, thankfully, and is going to roll to the 45-yard line. So Houston will have it at their own 45.
That's about where they got it in the first series. I think they started on the 43.
You're right. So the defense is going to have to bow up again here early on in this game. Just started, really. 9:21 to play. Both teams have had a series. Both teams go 3 and out.
Yeah, the penalties ruined that drive.
Well, that's 15 yards in penalties. It's just hard to overcome that. Maybe just a few jitters. We'll see. Houston rolls out with 2 wideouts. Outside the hash and inside the hash on the far side. Ball from the right hash. And the give is Davis. And not much there. Tried to bang his way forward. Got a couple. And it brings up 2nd down and 8. Ellison and Allen teaming up on that defensively. Ellison, the leading tackler on the team, 106 tackles.
He's had a tremendous year.
Allen, by the way, the sack leader with 3.5. And has forced 3 fumbles. Here's Day rolling out left side, has some time, throws it. It's going to be complete for a short gain to the safety valve, Cannon Day. He is a freshman, and that is Chandler Day's younger brother. So Day today, and makes 3rd and 4th now after that 4-yard pickup. Williams with the tackle. Cullen Williams has blocked 2 kicks defensively this year. Along with,
prior to the snap infraction, number 55 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains third down.
Well, I didn't even see that flag. So that's going to back them up to the 46-yard line and make it 3rd and 9. I like it when they get penalties.
That's much better. much better.
Well, I was going to also tell you about the blocked kicks. Kyrie Gaynor has 2, and we'll never forget that second one. He had them in back-to-back weeks, and the second one came when he blocked the Blackman kick in the regular season to secure the victory.
They've been the cardiac kids, man,
they
Oakland
have.
this year.
And we've got a Houston timeout as the play clock was about to run out on them. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back here as you listen to State Farm Prep Sports. It is no score, Houston and Oakland.
Santa Claus is coming to Animal City. Santa will be here Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 3. We are proud to be hosting Music City Animal Rescue and their lovely Santa Claus. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. Come get pictures with your pets of all types and your family and benefit a great cause. That's Saturday, December 14th at Animal City on Broad Street. We'll see you there.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Thank you for 40 great years of good food and fun.
At Toots, we still have the same specials, the same quality, the same portion sizes, even after 40 years.
Thank you for dining with us.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Here's Day rolling out near side. Pass is incomplete through the outstretched hands of Andre Allen, which would have been enough for a first down. And on 3rd and 9, the pass incomplete. It's 4th and 9, Mustangs.
Day's just a little off with his timing right now, and we'll take that. The ball was just overthrown a little bit.
Juwan Morris is around the 22-yard line as Hayes Burkett readies the punt. He is a sophomore punter. Oakland bringing some pressure on the edge, almost get to it. Morris lets it bounce, and it bounces, and it's going to bounce away from him and going to be down inside the 5-yard line. It rolls to the 2, it rolls to the 1, and inside the 1-yard line. What a great punt. The ball is at the 1-yard or 1-inch line, John.
Well, Dewan, if he had to do it over again, probably would have picked that ball up, but I don't blame him for not picking it up because it was kind of end over end, and it would have been a difficult catch.
Media timeout.
It actually bounced toward him, but if it had bounced away, it would have been tough. We've got a timeout on the field with 7:37 to play, no score, and Oakland backed up to their goal line when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Since 1940, Roscoe Brown has not just been about keeping your home at the perfect temperature. We're about ensuring peace of mind with reliable, expert maintenance that keeps your system running smoothly year-round. Why wait for a breakdown when our preventative maintenance can save you time and money? With Roscoe Brown and Carrier, you get more than just a service. You get a commitment to excellence. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier and never worry about your HVAC system again. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Oakland running right straight up the middle, and they get a yard and a half. And that's really important right now, John.
Well, it is, and it's unfortunate. Their field position has really been part of the game early here.
Ball is between the 1 and 2 yard line. On the right hash, they're moving right to left as we see it here. No score, 7:08 left in the first quarter. It's Morris running off right guard. Going to be muscled down at the 6. That's a nice pickup of 5.
Well, this is about really all you can do right here. Just muscle your way up and see if you can get a first down to give you some room to operate a little bit.
3rd down and 5.
Oh, me.
Ball on the 6. Going to have to get it to just about halfway between the 10 and 11 for a first down. Ball fumbled! And it's going to be picked up, and Oakland sacked at the 1. Back to the 1-inch line. I thought it was going to be a safety for sure, but his knee was down. Ball at the 1. Boy, that could have been disastrous, John.
Well, and I was almost hoping that it would have been a safety. But with this, they've really got a tough situation here now. They're going to have to punt in the outer end of the end zone.
Matthew Moore will punt. Snap, good. The kick is away. And it's going to take a bounce, be caught at the 37 to the 30, 25-20, and down to the 15-yard line is Andre Allen.
That was a tremendous catch he did. He acted like a shortstop and fielded it off the ground and then picked up about 20 yards. That was really smooth there.
So they will have good field position. Ball from
we having some technical difficulties over there?
No. Ball at the 14. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And the quarterback keeps. It's Chandler Day across the 10, carrying the pile to the 5, to the 4.5-yard line.
He's close to first down if he doesn't have it.
Barber making the tackle.
About a half a yard short, I think.
Looks like it.
Give him 9, Brian.
They moved the ball back. The heel of the football is on the 5. A run to the right side and a run into the end zone by the Mustangs is going to give them the touchdown from the 5-yard line. And Houston strikes first here in the football game. And the run into the end zone.
That was James.
James. Here's the extra point attempt by Grzuski. Snap, set, kick away. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Your score, Mustangs 7, Oakland nothing. We got to get this field position changed around. We'll see what happens when we come right back.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue, carrying on the Lanning family tradition.
I'm passionate about it, and I have a lot of my dad in me, so I know that I have the same energy and mindset that he does.
It's the best barbecue you'll eat, the smoked chicken out of this world, and those loaded baked potatoes.
That's the biggest potato you can get. They're right at 2 pounds. People ask us that all the time. They're like, where do y'all get those potatoes from?
A quick meal feeding the whole family or catering, they can do it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Oakland's going to have a return caught inside the 4. It's Morris to the 10, to the 20, to the 25, and across to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will start. Much better field position here. Faulkner making the stop for the Houston Mustangs. Well, John, we've got to get something going. You can't give a team the ball at the 14-yard line, and I know we were backed up there, but that's tough.
Well, the fumble really just hurt badly.
Can't play around with this bunch. Need a nice sustained drive. Creasy, the give to Morris, running off a right guard. He's going to knife up there to about the 28, so a 2-yard gain. And
they've cut off the inside pretty good so far here, Brian.
Williams on the tackle. Oakland, it seems, John, that their MO is just to keep pounding away and see if they can't soften up someplace in that line and then attack it. 2nd and 8. Creasy, the give. It's TT Hill. TT to the 30 and then pushed out of bounds right around the 33 to 34-yard line. It'll depend on the spot. It's going to bring up after that 6-yard gain. 3rd and about 3.
Well, Houston's putting a lot of people up front, just anticipating that run.
3rd and 3 for the Patriots, trailing 7-0 here. Try to give right up the middle, and there is nothing there. There is no hole to run through.
I mean, did you see them? All of them. They were set up at the line of scrimmage. There wasn't anywhere to go.
Shaw on the takedown, and 4th down at their own 33-yard line. Oakland showing they may go for it here on 4th and a short 3. Ball is at the 34. They need to get it to the 36 and a half. Creasy quickly up under center. And there is a flag. They drew him offsides.
Now they're saying that Morris moved, but that's not, they're not going to win that argument.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, number 17 on the defense. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
You had to know they were going to try that.
Yeah.
I mean, you just had to know.
Sometimes it's just hard to sit back. What happened was Creasy ran under center really quick and did a hard count, and when he did that, they popped out of their stance. 3rd option running up the middle, and it is Tutt. He's being shoved from behind to the 35-yard line, make that 45-yard line for a 6-yard pickup. And I'm telling you, Jalen Scruggs shoved him another 3 yards up the field.
Well, we'll take that. It's okay.
Yeah. Bulldozing through there. 2nd down for the Oakland Patriots. Going to be about a 2nd and 4. Scoreboard says 5. I don't think so. Creasy looks right, passes that way, and incomplete. There is a flag thrown on that far side. There may have been something going on there between Morris and Faulkner.
Well, if I were betting, I'd say it was a defensive holding, but
no.
Up against Oakland.
I think they had an ineligible player downfield.
ineligible receiver downfield. Number 10 was covered on the play. 5-yard penalty, replay, second down.
Well, 2nd and 4 becomes 2nd and 9. John, the penalties are killing us right now.
So far, you're right.
Chase Bandy lines up, wide out right side along with T.T. Hill. Halfback blocking on that right side. Creasy looks, fires, outstretched, and Morris can't come up with it. Double covered down that right sideline and almost made a great snag.
Boy, he almost did. I hope he's okay. That probably caught your breath a little bit.
You betcha. 3rd down now and 8.
We're just missing on these pass plays, just barely missing.
Oakland has had just a few things not go their way. Trailing 7-0 to the Mustangs of Houston. Morris lines up right side. Creasy passing to the left in double coverage, stretching, it's Hill! What a grab! In double coverage inside the 20, they're in the John Day legal red zone. What an outstretched grab by Hill. 43-yard strike.
And he had to go through 2 defenders to get that ball too. That was just what a tremendous route and a catch.
Glad that cast is off.
Oh yeah.
First bank, first down, 1st and 10. Creasy, the give, and I believe that's Tutt powering his way to about the 12, which will be a 6-yard gain there. 2nd down. Wagner, the one who brought him down. John, that was a run that we weren't getting when we were on this end of the field, just because they just kept pounding that left side of the line.
Yeah, and field position means so much too.
Yeah.
I mean, it just turns things around for you.
Tutt lines up as a receiver right side. Receiver near side is Henderson. The give is to Juwan Morris, cuts back. He's at the 10, inside the 10, ridden out of bounds and into the sidelines, and the late push, a flag thrown. This has almost got to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, because that flag was thrown out of the field of play. Miller forced him out and may be the guilty party. Personal foul, Houston.
Well, this puts them in great shape here. Morris did a lot of that on his own, and he went to the outside and did a really good job.
Ball should be placed, be half the distance to the goal, so it will be at the 4. Oakland with the ball at the Houston 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Under center, Creasy. Trying to find a little crease is Tutt. Gets down to the 2. It's a hard run by Tutt of 2 yards.
There was an opening there to the right side. I don't think Tutt saw it, though, so he decided to go into the middle of the inside there.
Shaw making the tackle. Going to have an eye backfield. That's big Quentin Norfolk trying to plow the road, and Tutt to the 1. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. Ball closest to the near hash. Wagner on the stop. And I don't think we're going to get this play off until we go to the 2nd quarter. 2nd quarter coming at you. Oakland knocking on the door. 3rd and goal from the 1 when we come back.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. Why? Because our population has grown since 2020, and more people means more funding for our community. $175 per resident per year. This is Mayor Shane McFarland. Please fill out the secure online form at murfreesborocensus.com or complete the mailed form. List everyone living in your home. It's that simple. The special census helps us plan for growth and better services.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Participate today, and you could even win a $100 gift card.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game today brought to you by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna, and Last Casas Speed Supply.
John, Oakland Patriots, 29 yards rushing and 50 passing so far. Greasy 3 of 5. Got the ball here at the 1. This will be an important start to the second quarter. Houston leading 7-0. And we're going to swap ends here, so Oakland will be going from left to right as we see it, and we'll have the ball on the left hash. First quarter, as we think about the first quarter, John, we had really bad field position for about half of that, and that's what gave Houston the short field, and 2 plays from 14 yards. You know, you just got to tip your cap to them with that punt that rolled all the way to the 1.
Brian, you're asking your defense to do an awful lot when you get that kind of bad field position and they fumble and then they punt it and they get it on the 15 on the run back. You're just asking a lot of your defense. However, the offense has bounced back here. They've got a great opportunity to score.
Oakland having it here in the John Day Legal Red Zone. 3rd and goal from the 1. Bicycle helmet giveaways and Safe Ride Home program are just a few of the ways that the law offices of John Day are involved in our community. JohnDayLegal.com. This is a very long media timeout, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Gives me a chance to tell you about good neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack doing their best here in Rutherford County, and we appreciate them sponsoring our games.
Sure do. Can't do it without those folks that help us to bring you games from all over the state of Tennessee and in the championship game here for a 5th straight year in football.
That offsides that Houston committed is going to turn out to be big if they score here.
1st and goal under center, Creasy. Here's the give, and waltzing into the end zone is DeJuan Morris from the 1-yard line. Morris with the touchdown.
That's really, that's what should happen. Morris is going to get a yard, and score.
Got a yard easily. Walked in easily. And we're an extra away from tying this thing up here. 7-6. And here comes Hernandez. 46 of 48 on PATs this season. This kick is up, and this kick is no good. Wide left, no good. 7-6, Houston remains on top. We'll take a break and be right back.
Renters, when you combine State Farm auto and renter's insurance, you save an average of $642. I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, and I'm ready to help you combine auto and renter's insurance and save. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. It's marked to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your auto and renters.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Here is the Oakland kickoff. Going to be returnable from the 16-yard line. And
Not
wrapped
really.
up there is Allen. He's going to be pushed back. He is going to get actually to about the 18 and a half, and that's where they'll start. They're going to place it probably at the 19, though. Brown and Hill converging there on the takedown. I forgot to tell you about our friends at J. Mullins Jewelry. Shame on me. Should have done that a long time ago.
You mean when the kickoff?
Yeah. They bring you the official kickoff time, which was,
it was 6:08.
Yeah, 6:08. That's a long time from right now. But anyway.
It's only been almost an hour.
Get great, I'm telling you, great Christmas gifts. J. Mullins Jewelry, West Northfield Boulevard. Expert jewelry design and manufacturing, too, at J. Mullins Jewelry and Gifts. West Northfield Boulevard between Memorial and Sulphur Springs.
Number 17 on the receiving team. Penalties half the distance to the goal. It'll be first down.
Well, that one works in Oakland's favor. Ball placed now at the 8 with that penalty. Block in the back.
That could be the worst penalty in football.
Yeah.
It's so useless.
Well, here's Chandler Day. Day the give, 10, 15 to the 16-yard line. That is number 3, LaDerrick James, the senior, picked up 8, 620 yards on 69 carries coming into this game for the 5'10", 175-pound senior. Tutt making the tackle, sack it down at the 16, looks like about 3.
Good passing down right here. I don't know if they will, but
Day has James on his right hip, and he is going to wiggle to the 21, picks up 5, and the first down for the Mustangs. 7-6, a missed extra point, the difference in this one. Houston with the lead. Ethan Burrell making the tackle there. Ethan, 65 tackles on the year, 3 sacks as well for the big guy. Andre Allen, receiver to the right, wide side. Another receiver here near side. They're going to block here. No, they're passing here across the middle, and it's caught by Miller, who's wide open. 40, 30, 20. He's got the angle. 10, cuts back inside, and is going to be brought down at the 1. Wow. Can that kid scoot? 69 yards, and it's 1st and goal, Houston. Gaynor made the touchdown saving tackle from behind.
Wide open, across the middle.
Chandler Day, now a flag. This is going to be a pre-snap penalty. But who is it on? Houston.
There is no flag on the play.
Oh, okay. No flag. Well, then why did they pick the football up?
I'm waving that off.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, no thank you, actually.
I had a whistle I shouldn't have had right there.
You know, that's explaining it well.
Well, it is. But now the
He didn't say what he was having for coffee or, for breakfast or anything. But
the sideline official is the one who threw that and blew the whistle. So it looks like he's being overruled.
In other words, don't blow the whistle, pal.
Well, now Houston rolls up to the 1 yard line. Could have really used that penalty. 7-6 Houston. They've got it at the 1. Day keeps. Day goes right side. Day is not going to get in. Caleb Ellison was right there on the end of that play. No gain. And Barber too. Houston to the line quickly on 2nd down. High snap today. Flags. Same guy threw the flag from the far sideline. Might have gotten him this time.
Prior to the snap, the offense was not set for a second prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
That's what they did a minute ago, John, and they waved it off, but they must have just been there in time the last time, but not this time. Tried to go back to that well, run to the line of scrimmage quickly. You have to set for 1 second before snapping.
Well, if that's the case, they definitely violated it.
Yeah.
I mean, they were not set.
Ball now at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6. Chandler Day looks over the middle. No good. Incomplete. Intended for Andre Allen, and Allen throwing up his hands in frustration, saying, I was held. But Barber, the one back there for Oakland, saying, no. 3rd and goal now from the 6.
I didn't see anything that indicated that he was being held there.
I didn't either.
Pass was overthrown. This is big here. I mean,
it's huge.
They don't make it here. They've got a big decision to make.
Chandler Day.
No.
And it's James. James pulled down at the 1. And it was Caleb Ellison who did that, I think, 8.
Man, I thought he was in
I did
at the
too.
last second, and then Ellison came out of nowhere.
It's between the 1 and goal line on that James run. So 5 yards. It's 4th and 1 inside the 1 for the Mustangs. And they're going for it. Chandler Day to James. James stretches. Did he get in? He did not. He did not. No gain. The Oakland D comes up big time. And they take over on downs.
I knew when they got that penalty that was going to be a problem. Oakland responded with that, kind of fired them up a little bit. And 2 great tackles.
Barber that time is the one who kept him out of the end zone. And now, John, we've got a replay. I hope not a replay.
No, let's
we've
don't
got
say
the
it
ball,
that way.
Ball right back at the 1, which we've already had to do once tonight. We cannot afford to go backwards here. Wildcat here, and it's Morris into the 2nd level. That's good.
Good play.
Taken down at the 8-yard line. Knee down there, so a 7-yard gain. 2nd down. 8:24 to play in the half. 7-6 Houston on top. Little breathing room here. Now we need to knock off some little first downs down the field. Miller making the tackle for Houston. Wildcat once again. They fake the handoff, and it's going to be Morris keeping the legs churning to the 15. Still now to the 20. And the dog pile to the 22-yard line.
He made 14 yards out of that run.
What an amazing run by DeJuan Morris. He was wrapped up, John, after what? 4 yards maybe?
I think he got the first down, and then he got whatever he got in addition to that, which was 10 yards or so. We're seeing more and more of that. That's what that Philadelphia Eagles do, don't they? They just keep pushing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that on the air, Rod.
What, tush push?
Okay. Well, that takes care of that.
First bank first down for the Oakland Patriots. Ball at the 22. I feel pretty good about the way Oakland has been able to move the football really after that first series.
It's really, the field position has just been terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Oakland band getting fired up.
You can hear them across the way. Houston band, they're doing a little band battle here tonight. Oakland rolls up to the line of scrimmage. Big Stewart over the football. One receiver out between the numbers and the hashes. Direct snap once again to Morris. Morris waits on a hole. There is a flag on the play. He dives across to the 26-yard line. And now another flag. And this is not going to be good for the Mustangs. That second flag that was thrown. The first one, I don't know. The second one, here we go. Well, so face mask Oakland.
Personal foul.
And personal foul Houston.
Negates.
Well, but I don't think that was
right.
the personal foul penalty.
Okay.
I think it was just a face mask, but not the personal foul. So they'll mark off 5 yards and then 15. Here we go with the official call.
Holding, number 66 on the offense.
So that's 10 yards. And then you're going to get 15 back.
After the play, personal foul, number 7 on the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty.
So that's going to be a net gain of 5.
It'll be second down.
So second. Well,
correction.
First down.
First down.
Rod was right first time in our ear.
How would anybody disagree with Rod? I can't believe that.
I would. So 1st and 5 for Oakland at their 27. And Tutt with about a 2-3 yard gain. Going to be down to the 30. Faulkner making the tackle, and once again, Jalen Scruggs just pushing from behind. Second down and a yard.
I believe time of possession has really been in Oakland's favor. Is that not right? I would think.
I can take a look here. Second goal, or second down and a yard to go. And Tutt going to get the forward progress to the 31, so that'll get him back to the line of scrimmage. See, right now, Oakland has had the ball 9 minutes and 8 seconds, and Houston 6 minutes and 14 seconds. So about a 3-minute differential. Well, this is a big 3rd and 1 for Oakland. They trail 7-6 here in this state title game. 5:43 to play in the half. Creasy motioning Brown over to the left side. They try to block over on that way. Pitch to Morris, and Morris wrapped up. Going to lose a yard. It's 4th down. Boy, the Mustangs sniffed that one out.
The thing that they did do well, though, they got themselves out of the hole.
All right. Shaw and Allen teaming up on that defensively. Does Oakland try this again? Creasy's going to come out. And they're going to roll to the line of scrimmage. Wide out to the right or left is Bandy. Morris to the right. Backfield in the eye, and Houston takes a timeout.
Well, they don't want to get fooled again, so they're going to do whatever they can to.
4th down for the Oakland Patriots, and 2 yards to go when we come back. Houston up 7-6 on State Farm Prep Sports.
The Blue Raiders fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. located at 910 Ridgely Road, behind Chewy's, just off Broad Street.
Time to get out in the cold in style with officially licensed Middle Tennessee stocking caps, coats, jackets, sweats, scarves, and more. If it's blue and white with the Middle Tennessee logo, you can bet the best selection in town is at Raider Tees.
Raider Tees by Ideas Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, off Broad between Chewy's and Chili's.
Hey there, it's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, I've seen firsthand how they go above and beyond. They have the Gateway and Memorial Boulevard locations, along with 9 more across Middle Tennessee. They make it easy to get the help I need, and I can always talk to a real person. That's a big deal nowadays. That's why I trust First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They're always there when I need them.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Many medications for our animals have to be compounded, and we offer that here at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
Special for you, your loved ones, or for your pets.
Learn more at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Thank you for allowing us to be your local pharmacy. We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services to meet their needs.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day. And if you just joined us, Oakland trails 7-6, and they're going for a 4th and 2 here, maybe.
4th and 2, Creasy under center. Hard count. Brown lining up on the left side of that line. Creasy, Barkin, under center now. Hard count. No, looks up, looks over to Oakland sideline. And now they call a timeout. And then they will punt. So, we will take one as well.
That's their first timeout of the half.
7-6 Houston on top, 4th and 2 and a punt for Oakland coming up after this.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County, too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We are back here, 4th and 2, and Oakland to punt. And they are going to make Hernandez, the snapper, come off the field. And now coming out is Quentin Norfolk to snap the football. Are they going to make him come out now? No.
Timeout, Oakland.
Oakland takes a timeout.
Timeout of the half.
Just to make sure that they can get him back in, I think. Wow. Let's take 30 seconds and come right back. A little shenanigans going on here. 4:47 to play in the half. 7-6 Houston on top.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS, brought to you in part by the Murfreesboro Special Census. being conducted now. Counting everyone means more state dollars to improve roads, parks, and services. Fill out the fast, easy, and secure form at murfreesborocensus.com. Complete the census at murfreesborocensus.com.
Oakland with a little different look. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2. And did they get it? Yes! It's a First Bank first down with Morris plowing his way for the First Bank first down. My goodness.
Wound up fooling them anyway, didn't they?
Well, I'm not so sure. Coach Creasy didn't say enough of this mess. Pretty gutsy. But, you know, you make our snapper have to come out because he has his pants over his left knee by a millimeter. New set of downs. Up the middle. It's Morris.
Bye-bye.
45, 50. He's gone. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. End zone. Touchdown. Pats. Touchdown Morris. And the first lead of the game in the championship game for the Patriots.
Great run, man. Once he got past that initial line of scrimmage, as it always does, it's just wide open, and nobody's going to catch Dwan Morris in the open field like that.
67 yards.
Great counter handoff, too.
Goodness gracious. Little fancy footwork here in the Choo-Choo City.
And that immediately puts Dwan Morris at 98 yards rushing.
Warning against the offense.
So now, Oakland, the scorecard or the play card would say go for 2 after the missed extra point, which is what they're going to do. Now, Kyler Creasy is talking to the white hat about something
I
here.
think he wants verification on what the penalty, where and when that's going to be assessed.
Well, there shouldn't be a penalty here at all with just the warning. They are putting it closer to the left hash. So that's what they were talking about. Makes sense. Creasy under center. Sends Bandy in motion. Fakes the give.
Great play.
Little screen pass to the right side. The extra, or the 2-point conversion, good to Chase Bandy.
Wide open. Both players, both that went out were open.
14-7. Oakland Patriots on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Back for the kickoff. And Allen on the return. He's going to get it across the 30 to the 32.5-yard line. And that's where the Mustangs will start, trailing for the first time in this game. John Oakland has scored 2 straight now. And
that was just pure Oakland football right there, man. I'm telling you.
Well, just think about how it started.
On the 1?
It was it was 4th and 2. And Houston calls a timeout when Oakland fakes they're going to go for it. Then they were going to punt. And then when the snapper had to go out, Oakland calls a timeout. They bring the offense back out there. And looky. They get the first down and more. Pass to the near side is Miller. And now a flag late at the end of that play. I think his knee was down about the 37.
That was a dangerous pass.
Bandy on the tackle.
Bandy almost had him a pick 6.
This is going to be against the Houston Mustangs.
Well, it's falling apart for the Mustangs right now.
Block in the back, number 1 on the offense. 10-yard penalty, previous spot, remains first down.
That's
a little
that
frustration.
Penalty. That's that penalty you like so much.
Yeah.
Second down.
I just feel there's no need for a block in the back.
I saw that.
Okay.
He might want to turn his microphone
off.
He's
a little bit of a comedian, isn't he?
Yeah. 1st and 20. And it's the quarterback, Chandler Day, takes it to the 30-yard line from the 23, so a 7-yard gain there. They're going to put him down at the 29, John. Burrell on the tackle, so a yard shorter. Time of possession, 13:44 to 6:14. Second down. They can't get the scoreboard to work. Day has an all day back there in the pocket. Looks, but nobody open. Pass, just hurls it, and it's going to be a first down, and flags fly everywhere as Cannon Day makes the catch, but they pulled him down by his helmet, and I betcha that's going to be a face mask penalty.
Too much time to throw then.
Yes.
He rolled out. That gave him a little extra time.
Well, and Cannon Day, younger brother, came back to the ball. And here's the call.
Personal foul, face mask, number 15 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. The result is a first down.
So that will give Houston the ball at the 41 of Oakland now. John, go back to this, but penalties are killers.
Yeah, and it's starting to hit Houston more than it is us right now.
45 yards in penalties for Oakland, 53 for Houston. Here's James on the carry to the 40, so just
Pretty
a yard.
Even. I'll tell you, though, on that tackle that Oakland right there, that was kind of incidental. I don't think that was like an intentional horse collar or anything.
No,
I just think the way he was tackling him.
But when 3 flags flew in there, I just knew it, because he was really going for the ball. The pass was really high, but he wound up grabbing the helmet. Second down and 9. Day rolls out right side. Has all day to pass and makes the completion to Andre Allen, who stumbles across the 30 to the 29 and out of bounds. It's a first down for the Mustangs. 14-7 Oakland here now.
That was a well-thrown ball right there. That was really nicely done.
You can see why he's
just flipped the wrist.
Yep. Why he's thrown for over 1,700 yards coming into this game. 1st and 10 at the 29 of Oakland. And it's a little reverse here, and Allen comes to the near side. Going to get it down to about the 27. Just a couple of yards on that one. Williams once again on the tackle for Oakland. Cullen on the year, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. 61 tackles total. Here's Day rolling out here to the near side. Throws it at the very end of the play. Jump ball and tipped out of bounds by Oakland and Chase Bandy. Incomplete.
Tremendous play, because if he doesn't come up with that ball's liable to get in the hands of the receiver. It was really nicely done.
Third down. Your point, if he doesn't tip that ball out of bounds, it could be right at the corner of the end zone.
If it tips the other way behind him.
Yep. There was no way he was going to be able to grab it. He tipped it away from DJ Miller to keep Miller from getting that football.
Bandy's showing a little of that basketball prowess he's got. Jumping.
Yeah, got the hops. 3rd and 8. Need a stop here, Pats. Chandler Day. Looks like Owen Wagner going to line up here to the near side. They're going to come heavy left side. And now a whistle. And a timeout on the field. 14-7, Oakland with
Oakland.
3rd and 8.
That's their third and final timeout of the half.
For Houston when we come back.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Tonight's game is brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. And by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA. They step up when the play breaks down. For more information on how TOA surgical specialists can get you back in the game, visit TOA.com.
Well, here we go on 3rd down and 8 for Houston. Ball at the Oakland 27-yard line. Oakland called their final timeout of the half. Day fakes the handoff, back to pass, looks across the middle of the field. Bandy tipped it away again. He almost came up with the interception, going right down the middle for DJ Miller, who has 1,000 yards plus coming into this game.
He wanted a flag, and Chase may have grabbed him just a little bit before the throw, but not enough to call that an interference call.
Bandy on the season has been an interception fiend. He's got 7. Almost definitely had one there. And tipped the ball on the last play. 4th down and 8. They're going to go for it here. Chandler Day. Oakland brings the house. Throw downfield is going to be caught. Touchdown. Andre Allen threading the needle. It's a 27-yard strike.
Well, that was a perfectly thrown ball. There wasn't anything. The receiver got behind the receiver, and it was just thrown right in his mitt.
Touchdown, Houston. Extra point attempt for Jaden Grzinski. No, it's Thomas for extra point. And this one is good. 1:03 to play in this state championship game's first half. And we're tied at 14 on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city. $175 per resident per year. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community, build roads, maintain parks, improve public safety, and much more.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Now Grzinski kicking off. Tut inside the 5. 10, 15, and clobbered right there. It's like running into a freight train.
I'm Oakland. I run the ball. If you get lucky, you score good, but not going to halftime tied.
Robinson was the one who laid the wood right there. John, we've had more times than not, we've had the ball inside the 20.
Right.
To start.
Yeah, and
twice at the 1.
You think about it, how fortunate we really are that we're in tie game.
Here's a run to the near side. Tutt, not much room there. Going to give him a couple of yards on 1st and 10. Only 48 seconds left.
Number 17 with the stop is
Faulkner on the takedown.
I don't think Oakland has any timeouts left, so they're just going to probably let it go.
Second down now. Can get one play off here, I would say. Creasy fakes, going deep. Incomplete. Intended for Morris. Morris double covered right across the middle of the field. That will give him one more shot, though.
You got to like that play because even if they were to intercept it, you've got it down to their 30s, better than a punt.
The incomplete pass does stop the clock, so they will get one additional play here. Coach Creasy talking to his quarterback, senior quarterback, Kyler Creasy. Yes, they are related. Maybe one more sling here. Creasy rolls out here to the near side. He is going to sling it. Can Tutt get under it? He cannot. There was a whole lot of grabbing, and there's the flag. And there's another. How much time's on the clock? 8 seconds. Tutt was hampered from catching that football. And
yeah, I think he definitely interfered with him.
It was Chase Manning defending.
Pass interference, number 22 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Result will
I
be
think they had one
down.
man back. I'm surprised they didn't have more people back on that play. You know, give them the 20-yarder in the middle of the field in the game. The first half's over.
So that puts the ball at the 32. A new set of downs, but only 8 seconds. Kyler Creasy trots in from the sideline. Relays their plan. Tutt's going out. Morris back in. And he's going to be on the left hip of Creasy. One wide out to either side. Blocking for some time, and now Creasy is going to be hammered. He is taken down for a loss back to the 25. And that should be the end of the first half. And
that's the end of the first half.
There is a Houston player who came down at the end of that play and is grabbing at his knee. That is not what you want to see. But we go to the locker room with your score at halftime. 14-14, Oakland and Houston in the final football game of the season, the state title game here in 6A. Haven't settled a thing just yet. Hope you will settle in and stay with us on State Farm Prep Football.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
At State Farm, when home and auto work together as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we believe in making a difference in everything we do. From helping local businesses grow to guiding families towards financial stability, we are improving lives one customer at a time. Hi, I'm John Allen, Vice President and Commercial Banker.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Online at fnbmt.com.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Well, we've got a good one here. 14-14 tie. Oakland and Houston tied. And if you're looking for the best in school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, and special items in Rutherford County, look no further than It Is Tees. Plus, don't miss out on officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider gear at Raider Tees. You ever been to Raider Tees, Danny?
You know, I haven't been to Raider Tees.
You need to go by there.
I need to go by.
It's really nice. From tees and polos to hats and more. They got hats. Wear them.
I need a hat, yeah.
I thought you'd wear a toboggan tonight.
I got one in my pocket.
All right. They've got everything you need to show your Blue Raider pride. Visit their showroom at 910 Risley Road, just off Broad Street between Chewy's and Chili's. It Is Tees can put your logo on just about anything you need. Stop by and discover how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. Learn more at itistees.com. It's time for the Dr. Automotive Live Report here, as we do every halftime. And Danny is actually here in person with us, Danny Brewer. And your thoughts on the first half?
Hard knocking, just like we kind of thought it would be. You know, rematch. Physical game last year, Houston dominated the game physically. The weather definitely played a factor last year. There's no doubt about it. It made Oakland completely one-dimensional. This year, it's very friendly out there. It's not as cold as they thought it was going to be. It's awful dry. So that's good news for Oakland. But very competitive game, exactly the way we thought it was going to be.
You know, they've not had the best field position in this game, Oakland.
No,
they've battled it, and they've actually – you know, like a 1 yard. They've been on the 1 yard line twice in this game.
Yeah, down there, the first time they had the ball, it was on the 1 inch line, and they got away with one because that was a safety. Mm-hmm. Houston tackled Tutt in the end zone, and that was a safety. Oakland caught a break there.
Then the fumble, they score. Oakland gets it in the one here on the last time in the second quarter, though, and made something out of it. So. But it hasn't been easy is what my point I'm trying to make.
No, it hasn't been easy at all, and it's not going to be easy. So what's going to happen here is who can impose their will. In the first half, you mentioned it a little bit about the 4th and 2 that Oakland went on when they broke it. It set up the long run there for the touchdown. Chess match, Bobby Fisher. That was, that Kevin Creasy was Bobby Fisher in that sequence because it was like, we're going for it. We're not going for it. We're going for it. And they made it, and then a play or two later, bam, it's off to the house for more. So, the thing about him is he's so dynamic. When Houston puts 11 in the box, right, and they do on every down, if he gets by, he's gone. They're not catching him.
No, and that's the gamble you take when you're on defense. But how else do you stop Dwan Morris if you don't do that?
I think that Houston's playing it exactly the way they have to.
Yeah, and hope for the best. Creasy's had a couple of nice throws tonight. Day is the real deal. He's shown that he can throw the football. In this second half, I think it's pretty much like you said. I don't think there's any particular thing that either coach has to do differently. I think Oakland could use some better field position in the second half. But really, is there anything else they can do other than what they're doing?
Well, you just don't want to turn the football over. That may be the key to the second half. if anyone turns the football over. Oakland gets the ball to start the second half. You know, they want to drive it down, put points on the board, and take the lead. The fourth down conversion that Houston had for a touchdown just right there before the half was really, really big for them, because if Oakland stops them and then gets the ball to start the second half, they could go up 2 scores. So that was a huge play for Houston right there. But I think the key is going to be holding on to the football. Who can force a turnover or a mistake?
In a game like this, too, I know you can have some nerves sometimes. Do you think that played any part? I don't think it did, but Oakland maybe a little bit in the beginning.
You know, I don't think so. I know that there were a few mental mistakes because Coach Creasy got a little right with a few boys, so I don't think the execution has been as sharp as he has wanted, but I think that all in all, they're ready to play. And, you know, the bottom line is if they can hold on to the football and their defense can continue playing the way they played, I think Oakland's got a pretty good chance in the second half.
There was one stat, Danny, that I liked a lot, and it was the time of possession, because Oakland had it almost 15 minutes, Houston 9, and you go, well, that's not that much. But in this kind of game, 5 or 6 minutes more of holding the ball is pretty good.
Well, that's a possession, and the best way to stop Day is keep his booty on the sidelines.
There you go. And we're going to have a barn burner here, I believe.
I think it's going to come down to the very end. Like I said, very competitive. These teams are extremely competitive. They both have some dynamic players, because Allen for Houston is very good. You know, Day is very good. Oakland has a 3-headed monster. Kyler Creasy has played extremely well in the first half. He has had some nice throws. I think he's 4 out of 7, but he could easily be 7 for 7, because a couple of those balls should have been caught that weren't. And, you know, his management of the game, whenever he got down there and he drew him off sides one time.
Right.
You know, very cagey. He's a very cagey football player. Plays like he's a coach's son or something.
Yeah, I know. That's true. Danny, good to talk to you, and we'll talk to you at the end of the game. How about that?
Thank you very much. Good luck in the second half, Mr. John Dinkins. Thank you.
All right, be sure to wear that toboggan, too. Your head looks a little red.
Bald man, a hat is a bald man's best friend sometimes.
That's Danny Brewer. Dr. Automotive, the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASC certified auto repair for decades. They grew up here and are your neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair. Dr. Automotive on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna. Online at smyrnaautorepair.com. Let's take a look at our stats here in the game, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. And Rod, you heard Danny. I think you feel the same way. I think the defense has played really well overall, except I know that one play, but well-thrown ball, that's going to happen.
We go back, the key defensive series is when they held them after they got to the 1-yard line on the great pass and run, and they were able to hold them on the 4th down, kept the ball. And after that, you could see even the offensive line got going, was much stronger in their blocking. This confidence came.
And the way this game started, it didn't start very well for Oakland. I mean, really didn't.
Well, they're self-inflicted. A couple penalties in that first series really hurt, caused possession trouble. Then we had the fumble and all that stuff. You don't have confidence when those things are going on, but they're able to bow up and keep them out of the end zone. From there on, the team looks very confident. It's anybody's game.
All right, give us those defensive stats. I know you've got them over there, and I'll give the offense.
Okay, for Houston, Owen Wagner, he's the middle linebacker. He's also the blocking back on offense, the senior, kind of the leader of the defense. Had 4 tackles. Corey Faulkner, a young sophomore, very talented. One of the tops in tackles for loss. He had 4. Andre Allen, outstanding receiver and defensive back, had 3 tackles. And Crashaw Shaw, a defensive lineman, had 3. For Oakland, Caleb Ellison, the Furman commit, had 4 tackles. Ethan Burrell had 4. Justin Barber had 3. Craig Tutt 3. Colin Williams 3. Chase Bandy had 2, but the big plays he made was he saved a couple possible touchdown passes late in that last series, but then they ended up scoring. They went to the other side and scored on the 4th down then.
All right, Rod, this is the offensive stats for Oakland. Dwan Morris, 10 carries, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. The longest run was 67 yards, averaging 10.4 yards a carry. Tutt was 7 carries for 17 yards, 2.4 yards a carry. And T.T. Hill, 2 carries for 11 yards. Creasy, 4 of 7, as Danny mentioned, 49 yards. His longest was 42. And receiving yards, Morris, Hill, and Tutt have been doing the heavy duty, with Hill with 1 catch for 42 yards. That's the longest of the day for them. Time of possession, as we mentioned, was 14:47 for Oakland, 9:13 for Houston. They had 1 fumble. That was Oakland. That did come back to haunt them a little bit, but they have recovered for that. And we're here at 14-14 here at halftime. Third down conversions, Oakland is 2 of 6. Houston has not converted third downs. And fourth down conversion, big critical one, 1 for 1 for Oakland, 1 for 2 for Houston. 14-14 is our score. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll come back with more of the Ideas Tees halftime show.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "It would have been a financial hardship had we not." Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Middle Tennessee Christian School. Training for eternity.
The large majority of our kids are involved in athletics or extracurricular activities, one or the other, and most are doing multiple activities.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
And that's a great preparation for life. How many of us in our life are just doing one thing? So a well-rounded student is a huge deal.
Invest in your child's future in a Christ-centered environment with many athletic and extracurricular choices.
Without a doubt, our students have the opportunity to be involved in multiple activities.
To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Time to look at our first half replays. Brought to you by Craig's Tax Service, and 2 to show for you tonight. Oakland scored after trailing 7-0. Oakland scored with 11:55 to go in the second quarter.
First and goal under center, Creasy. Here's the give, and waltzing into the end zone is DeJuan Morris from the 1-yard line. Morris with the touchdown.
That's really, that's what should happen. Morris is going to get a yard, and score. That made it 7-6 as the extra point was missed. But Oakland came back again with 4:02 to go in the half. This great run by DeJuan Morris.
New set of downs. Up the middle, it's Morris.
Bye-bye.
45-50, he's gone. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Pats. Touchdown, Morris. And the first lead of the game in the championship game for the Patriots.
Great run, man. Once he got past that initial line of scrimmage, as it always does, it's just wide open, and nobody's going to catch DeJuan Morris in the open field like that.
67 yards.
Great counter handoff, too.
Goodness gracious. Little fancy footwork here in the Choo-Choo City.
And here in the Choo-Choo City, it was 14-7 Oakland. And then Houston came back, though, with 1:03 to go, and Oakland almost got out of this, but a 27-yard pass by Day to tie it up at 14-14. And that's where we stand right now, 14-14 here in the Blue Cross Bowl championship game. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and that's the Ideas Tees halftime show. And Brian will be back with more play-by-play as the second half story begins.
Insurance should be simple, not complicated. That's why at Rayburn Insurance, Agent Rick Hull cuts through the jargon and helps you understand your options clearly. He's committed to finding the right coverage that fits your unique needs and budget. Their team has been a trusted partner in the community since 1973. Ready to make insurance easy? Get with Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency. He's ready to help you get the protection you deserve.
Leaks, clogs, or new installations, Roscoe Brown Plumbing is here to ensure water flows exactly where it needs to go in your home. Since 1940, our team of expert plumbers has provided Middle Tennessee with prompt, reliable service. From emergency repairs to routine maintenance, we're always here, ensuring your home's plumbing system is in tip-top shape. Trust in Roscoe Brown Plumbing for all your plumbing needs, where your family's comfort is our top priority. RoscoeBrown.com.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Customized services.
We call it Happy Hiney Cream for a diaper rash.
To meet your needs.
We make that in our lab.
Custom medications.
For women's health, we specialize in hormone replacement therapy.
Specifically for you.
Compounds for weight loss.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
The liquid, suppository.
All to create medications for you.
We can flavor medications. We offer medical grade supplements.
Next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Well, welcome back to the Blue Cross Bowl. We're on the campus of the UT Chattanooga Mocs, Davenport Field. It's been the host of the Blue Cross Bowl here for the last several years. And just to kind of give you a few little things to chew on here in the second half, the Oakland Patriots have been in the championship game, of course, several times, but since 2018. Then it's 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's 5 in a row. And it was back and forth with Maryville there for a few years. And back in 2021, Oakland finally went to Maryville and got a 24-14 win. The first loss at home in the playoffs in 21 years, or 22 years for the Rebels that year. And since then, they have beaten them twice on their home field and have beaten them at home as well. But it's been an amazing run. Oakland has been in the semifinals every year since 2014. And of course, in that stretch, have won titles in 18, 20, 21, and 22. We're runner-up in 16, and in 23. So they were here in 84, 98, 08, 18, 20, 21, 22. Since Kevin Creasy has been the head coach, they have won four state titles and looking for one for the ring finger, I guess, right? We'll see if that happens here tonight against a Houston team that is a great opponent. They made a playoff run last year that got them to their first state title game and, of course, won it their first time here. But just like the MTCS Cougars did. Got here for the first time last year and won it all. 14-14, and we're ready for the second half kickoff as Houston will kick off to the Oakland Patriots. And it's going to be Tutt who's going to grab it. He's going to have to run out of the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. I thought so, but they didn't blow that whistle until very late, and I thought, okay, what's happening here? He's concerned that maybe he caught it at the 1, but he did run back into the end zone, so Oakland will have it at the 20-yard line. And that's where they'll get things going here. Hope you enjoyed the Ideas Tees Between Game show. I meant to look this up too. I think this is our, well, I'll tell you here in a second.
I'm sorry I'm late getting back.
That's
I was checking on my reservations at the Hilton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's no Hilton.
We're driving back?
There may be a Bates Motel for us, but that's about it. Oakland with the handoff to Tutt, and they keep that line pushing to the 25, just across the 25, where it'll finally be downed, and Tutt goes down to the turf. And he's helped up. He's okay. John, how many Thursday games did we do this year? Is it 3?
2 or 3. It may have been 3. I know we did them all early, pretty much.
Maybe it was just 2.
I think it's 2.
So it's ball game number 17 for us this year, football game. Tutt on the inside counter. On second down, going to get a couple and make it a manageable 3rd and 1. Have you noticed that scoreboard has been behind all night?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
Every time I look up, it seems to be. Of course, I wouldn't know how to operate it, that big monstrosity. Donald on the tackle.
I would love to see Oakland go down the field here and score and take the lead and get in command. I mean, I know they had that short lead, but for a brief time, but it kind of helps be in the driver's seat to have that lead.
Going to work from under center this time, and it's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to get the yard up to about the 31.5-yard line. Kyler Creasy with the quarterback sneak gets the first down.
That's really effective for them because they don't use him in that capacity that
not
much.
very much.
And he's not a big specimen kid. He's kind of skinny like his daddy. Did I just say that? Okay, sorry.
More like his mama.
Yeah.
Red Velvet Donuts, maybe 1 or 2 extra.
Well, now he takes the whole box home with him. What are you talking about?
First down.
Is this recorded?
I hope not,
okay.
For that reason.
Oh, great move.
Bouncing it outside. It's Morris, 40, 45, breaks a tackle and gets to near the midfield as flags fly and from every direction.
Now, I'm not sure where that flag was thrown to because Morris was in the open field, unless it was against Oakland here. And it was a block in the back or something like that. My favorite penalty.
Yeah. It's kind of at the end of that play. And you bet that's exactly what it is, John. Doggone it.
And he was already open. I mean, he was already in the open field.
That's like, what, 3 or 4 in this game.
Number 2 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
And it was on Bandy, but and I know what he's trying to do, but boy, he just can't get caught.
So that'll make it 1st and 6 back at the 36-yard line now.
And I'm not one to criticize Chase Bandy with the kind of player he is, but
absolutely. The penalty winds up costing about 13 yards. So 1st and 6 from the 36. Ball on the left hash. They move left to right. They fake the handoff. Going downfield. Wide open is Bandy. 35, 30, 20, 10. They catch him from behind. He breaks free and down to the 2. It's 1st and goal, Pats.
Number 22,
Chase Bandy with a heck of a run and puts the Oakland Patriots here in the John Day Legal red zone after that 59-yard passing catch. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. JohnDayLegal.com.
Boy, has Creasy got that thing going deep tonight. That's the second big one, and they bit on that hook, line, and sinker.
They're making Chase Bandy come off because the stupid pants rule.
What I was so that fake to the back is what made that play work.
Now they're making Tut go out too. Come on, guys.
And I made some really good points right there.
I know.
We're so upset.
T.T. Hill is in the game. He gets the carry, and he's going to try to get it into the end zone, and he is in. A 2-yard run for T.T. Hill, his 7th touchdown of the year, and puts Oakland on top here in this state title game, methodically downfield, John.
You're right. The third. Key word was methodical, except for one little finesse play of 59 yards from Bandy from Creasy. That was just a beautifully done drive.
Patriots back on top, and an extra point attempt here by Jose Hernandez. Snap, set, kick, up. This one's got plenty of distance and is good. It is good. And the Oakland Patriots are leading the Houston Mustangs 21-14, 8:12 to play. Third quarter, State Farm Prep Sports.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you? Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
No.
Have some for yourself.
Yes.
No!
Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County high school athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza.
Hi, this is Dan at Music World in Drummer's Den. We have new things going on here for Christmas. We have gift cards available for any amount from $1 up to whatever you want to spend on it. We have Christmas specials going on. Our prices are competitive. Sometimes we're even below the online prices. We have layaway plans available, and this is real popular at Christmas. Music World in Drummer's Den, 2762 South Church, right across the street from Indian Hills Golf Course.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We're back here as the kickoff about to happen with Hernandez putting the boot in it. Going to be taken at the 5-yard line. 10, 15, 20, 25, and up to the 27-yard line. And that is Miller on the return for the Houston Mustangs.
I'd like to see now in this series if Day drops back to pass, if Oakland increases the pressure a little bit. He's a big kid, but hard to bring down, but I'd like to see that if possible.
Make him a little more uncomfortable in the pocket.
You don't necessarily have to sack him, just make him more uncomfortable.
1st and 10 now for the Mustangs. Looks like Dedrick James in the backfield with Day. Day zips it incomplete. A hot shot to Allen on a little zig route. And that one was a little too low, and it was a steaming missile coming in there. 2nd and 10. Just have a feeling, John, that if you get a little pressure on him and underthrows, does something like that, another hot shot just to get it downfield, that maybe we could get a pick. He looks left. He does the same thing. He gets it into the air and broken up, incomplete. What great defense by Craig Tutt there.
And Tutt turned and looked right at the right time. I thought maybe he was going to miss it, but he turned his head right at the last second and interfered with that pass.
Intended for DJ Miller. It is 3rd and 10.
I'm a little surprised they've gone to the air as quickly as they have here in this third quarter.
I remember Rod mentioning on the ride up and on the pregame show, they're right at
very balanced.
50-50. Obvious pass here on 3rd and 10. Little screen. Need to close it up here, and it is Davis who is going to be wrapped up short. Oakland says the ball came loose late, but they're going to mark him down. Picks up 8, needed 10.
Caleb Ellison with the tackle.
And now Deep inside their own territory, do they roll the dice? They're going for it here on 4th down and 2.
Stay still, Oakland.
Day looks to the sideline. He will probably run up to the line of scrimmage and then bark something. Play clock is at 9, and now a timeout. The Mustangs take a timeout here.
Houston. That's their first charge timeout of the half.
7:07 to play, 21-14, Oakland on top in the third quarter. Timeout. State Farm Prep Sports.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wommel. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Did you know that participating in Murfreesboro Special Census could help bring more funding to our city? This is Mayor Shane McFarland. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for things like road repairs, park improvements, and new sidewalks. It's quick and easy. Visit murfreesborocensus.com or look for a letter from the city with a prepaid return envelope.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Help Murfreesboro get its fair share. Visit murfreesborocensus.com, complete the special census today, and you could qualify for a $100 gift card.
I'm State Farm agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by Two Skips Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Wilson Bank and Trust, and good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700. 21-14 Oakland, 4th and 2 for the Mustangs.
Well, the quarterback, Chandler Day, is back out. 4th down, 2 yards to go. Oakland leads 21-14. 7:07 to play, third quarter from Chattanooga.
Still waiting for the TV timeout.
Oh, yep, I see that person still down there. I thought, man, this is taking a long time in that Houston huddle. Oakland is lined up how they want to be here. Going to be 2 wideouts near side. Halfback blocking on the far side as they move right to left. Derrick in motion, and Tutt's going to bring him down for a loss.
What a play. Oh, my goodness.
Craig Tutt brought James down. They lose yardage on 4th and 2. John, why would you go outside?
Well, I think because they felt like they couldn't get anything on the inside. And that was just a great individual play. That may, if we go back, if Oakland wins this game, we're going to go back and look at that one play as being the key play of the game.
John, I know Craig Tutt gets a lot of accolades.
But they don't talk about his defense as much as they should.
But I think that is a factor as why he is a Mr. Football finalist. And boy, that really is a gold star right there. 1st and 10 Oakland. They've got the ball at the Houston 32-yard line. It's Tutt on the run. Tutt into the second level across the 25 and down at the 23-yard line. He runs that for 10 yards and a First Bank first down.
And I think that's what Houston was worried about. Them just run it down their throat right now.
Hill in motion. Tutt off left guard. Tutt knifes through for a very short gain of just a yard.
I really didn't like those series of plays that Houston ran, though. I thought going to the air on the first 2 plays was a mistake.
Well, I know they passed the ball, and they can pass the ball well. But, John, they became very one-dimensional.
That one series anyway. Only down by 7.
Right. Chase Bandy wide out near side. Extra blocking there on the right side. Bouncing it out, and it's Morris, 20. Morris cuts back, 15, 10, 5. Lunges into the end zone. Touchdown. DeJuan Morris, 22 yards.
No flags? No flags?
There is a flag.
Okay. I thought I heard a whistle.
Ouch. Will be against Oakland. And it's a hold. Well, well, well. You can hear the Oakland fans.
Holding number 2 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, second down.
Well, I call garbage, but anyway.
Once again, counter working. Morris almost slipped to the ground, but he kept his feet. What just a tremendous runner.
Second down now, and 8.
If you missed seeing him run the football, you've missed out on a lot.
You certainly have. 2nd and 7. Ball is at the 20-yard line in the John Day legal red zone. He bounces it out again. 20, 15, 10, and out of bounds. Right at the 6.
That was almost the same play. Now another flag.
Are you kidding me?
That came way after the play was over.
Well, that's going to be, I hate it when those come in. You never know who it's going to be on. Yarborough made the tackle, pushed him out of bounds. They're pointing toward Houston.
I think it is on Houston. That happened way after the play.
Yeah, and it was away from the ball, so it has to be a personal foul penalty almost always, or an unsportsmanlike conduct, either way. I think now they're discussing who is it on, and if that is more than one foul or more than one personal foul. And coming out of the game is
play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 6 on the defense. Penalty will be half the distance to the goal. It's a first down.
1st and goal for the Pats. Well, John, we had a little penalty problem. Cleaned that up a little bit, but Houston has not, and that was a big, costly one.
I just love the fact they ran the same play to Morris again.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. Here's Morris waiting on a hole, bounces outside, now turns it up at the left hashes and in the end zone. DeJuan Morris, a touchdown from 3 yards out, and there are flags everywhere. Well, my question is...
Well, he got hit pretty hard at the goal line.
Are they down? Sideline, they signaled touchdown, so maybe it happened after. So he did get in. He was hit really hard. He pops up.
Probably said something.
And something was definitely said. And you can see Coach Creasy on the Jumbotron here chewing him out.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 17 on the offense. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. We'll have a try.
Well, the touchdown counts, which is the big thing. So Oakland up 27-14 with an extra point attempt coming up here for Hernandez. To hold is Matthew Moore. The kick away. And the kick is good. Oakland Patriots 28, Houston Mustangs 14. 5:44 to play in the third on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me. John Day.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard heating and air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. Don't forget to join us for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show coming up immediately following this championship game. Oakland leading 28-14, 5:44 to go here in the third.
5 plays, 33 yards, and an Oakland touchdown. The kickoff taken at the 20 by the Mustangs. And to the 30, wrapped up quickly as Miller at the 32.
Good tackle there.
Well, John, Oakland has been well known in the Creasy era, especially for making second half adjustments. This is what you wanted coming into the second half. Now this defense needs to keep the pressure on.
Oh, no doubt about that. And another good stop here, and we're looking really good. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. They just talked to Gaynor, the referee, about calming him down a little bit, but he did make a nice tackle.
Pre-snap penalty, and this may be against the Mustangs. And it is.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
John, that's 10 penalties for 81 yards.
Yeah, that's too many for Houston. What do we have?
8 for 80. Well, now they put 76 for some reason. Yeah, it was. I counted 10, so 4 less penalty yards for them. Day's going to keep it. Runs it to the 30, so a 3-yard gain on 1st and 15. Caleb Ellison, the first guy there. Well, I tell you what, Ellison has been a workhorse for the Oakland defense this year. 106 tackles, 6 for loss, 3 defensive breakups, 3 quarterback hurries, 2 fumble recoveries. Coming near side, nothing. Oakland has shut the door on the run to the near side. It's 3rd down and behind the chain. Barber making the tackle. It's 3rd and 12.
We are putting ourselves in great situation, particularly 3rd and long. And Day's a great quarterback, but that's hard to ask for anybody. This is a big, big play right here.
3rd down. Day's back to pass.
Good
He's
coverage.
In trouble. Sacked!
The coverage was great. Nobody was open. Nobody was open.
Kamarian Sanders. Cameron Sanders with his first sack, full sack of the season.
Came at a nice time.
Ball inside the 20 at the 18.
Well, you can credit the secondary, too, on that. If they were just tremendous coverage.
Craig Tutt deep. It's 4th and 26. Boy, they brought pressure. Just got it off. Nice punt, though. And it's going to begin to take a bounce.
Bounce down and then bounce back.
It sure did. So 40-yard line is where Oakland will have it. Boy, we've seen a swing and field position, too, here in this second half.
Well, the defense has come to play in the second half. Our game tonight brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. They've got he's got a lovely wife, too.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Fran. You know Fran?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. She was at Riverdale for all those years. I almost said a bad word for her.
No.
first and 10 Pats. Creasy, misdirection, and it's Tutt. He's still on his feet, 45 to the 46. He refuses to go down.
And that wasn't a tush push there.
No,
that was all him.
That was a Craig Tutt. John, 1953, time of possession, Oakland, 12:25 for Houston. I keep wanting to call them Hendersonville because they're black and they've got the H on the helmet, and it looks just like Hendersonville in my brain. Creasy works from under center. Same play as last time. Little inside counter and to the 50 almost. Down at the 49, it'll be, after that 4-yard pickup, about a yard to go on 3rd and 1. Ball closest to the left hash as they move left to right. 2:40 to play in the third. Oakland leads it here 28-14. Williams making the tackle for Houston. 3rd down. Wide out, far side at the numbers is Bandy. 2 wing backs. Tutt, one of them in motion, and it's another quarterback sneak, and it's another successful sneak into Houston territory in the 48-yard line. First down, Oakland Patriots. Wagner brought him down, but John, they have got that figured out.
Well,
quarterback sneak.
I mean, they're just getting what they need and not trying to do too much. They get about 4 yards on the first carry, another 4, then they get the final 2 yards. It's a perfect strategy and eating clock like crazy.
New set of downs for the Patriots. 2 in the backfield, under center. Creasy. Nice wide hole opens up, but then collapses for Tutt. Short gain to the 45.5-yard line, picks up 3. Williams on the tackle. John, it looked like for just a half second that there was a great push-out block in there. It looked like it was going to be a wide hole, but credit Houston.
Looked like right where the center Rose was at. And then, boy, Houston did a really good job of closing it up, though, in a hurry.
Officials timeout. Player has blood.
Well, and that player is Andre Allen. No, it's not. It's Wagner, number 9. So they'll tape that up. 2nd down and 6 now for Oakland. Creasy has plenty of time, and the flag.
Yep, he held him.
He did.
He held him at about the 35-yard line.
DJ Miller was defending Morris, which is why that pass was thrown about 8 to 10 yards further downfield.
I mean, he had him. He literally was following along with his and holding his shirt.
Well, I think his thought
holding
was
number 7 on the defense. Correction, number 2 on the defense. 10-yard penalties from the previous spot results in a first down.
Well, it was not number 2. It was number 7. Because there he is. But it's going to be 1st and 10 Oakland at the 35. What I was going to say is I guess Allen thought, well, better this than letting him catch it and run it in.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
1st and 10 from the 35. 51 seconds to play in the third. Creasy under center. Here's Tutt to the outside. Tutt to the corner. 30 to the 25. And where did he go out of bounds over there on that far sideline is the question. Looks like about the 22. Nice run as Miller pushed him out, but it's enough for a first down. That was, what, about 12 yards?
Yep, yes, sir. And they are really doing a great job of bouncing off and running it to the outside. And I just saw something on the big screen I just never want to see again.
Well, it's not that brings the name Jumbotron to real life. 1st and 10 from the 22 for Oakland. Here's T.T. Hill, 20, 15 down the sideline, 5, end zone, Touchdown.
Untouched.
T.T. Hill tiptoeing the sideline for his second touchdown tonight.
Beautiful run. And, I mean, nobody touched him. And he just, the only thing was whether he could stay in bounds or not, and he did.
Patriots extend their lead. Boy, he just barely stayed in bounds. Nice footwork. Extra point upcoming after the Toots touchdown for the Oakland Patriots, and Hernandez connects. And the Patriots have opened up a 35-14 lead. What a great third quarter it's been on State Farm Prep Sports. Stay with us.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
It's football time in Tennessee. Of course, that means tailgating and travel. Don't fumble due to a poorly maintained vehicle. At Dr. Automotive, we're here to help you score, whether it be a length of the field drive or a quick pick six. We'll help you tackle brake repair, heating issues, battery needs, and maintenance as you march downfield. We're on your team and here to make sure that you're ready for the big game. At Dr. Automotive, the cure for your car. Go deep!
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Animal City, Music World, and Drummers Den, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Want to thank them for sponsoring this year. They're going to be around for basketball, too. A lot of these sponsors stay with us all year long, and we appreciate them so much.
Oh, certainly. Here's the Oakland kickoff to Houston. Taken by Allen inside the 10. He's at the 15 now, to the 20, to the 30. Need a tackle, and what a great open field tackle by the Oakland Patriots. And that was number 12. I don't have his number for some reason.
Terry Ligon.
Ligon.
Sure plays on special teams, a junior, and he did the number there.
He's just a freshman.
Freshman, sorry.
Got a new Oakland roster, and I didn't have him on the original one.
Well, that freshman just saved a touchdown.
Sure did. No doubt about it. Oakland is eating time of possession now. Here's Day. Pass to Allen, near side. Breaks a tackle. They're going to say he's down, though. His knee went down, and he popped back up. So he's down at the 41. Oh, there's a flag, too. Holding, Houston. Boy, John, the wheels are coming off
yeah,
for him.
It's starting to fall apart.
Holding number 55 on the offense.
They came out in the second half,
just
seemed like not right.
Yeah.
Replay, first down.
And this is a really good football team. I mean, to beat Ravenwood, they beat them by 3, but that's the same Ravenwood team that took Oakland to overtime and won at Ray Hughes Stadium. They beat a really good team. But, John, it seems like since that point in the season, Oakland has really played well.
Yes.
Day, pass is caught at the 40, and the catch was made by Andre Allen, and he gets a big chunk of that yardage back, and it's second down and inside the chain.
That's the end of the third quarter. We'll go to a media timeout.
Going to the fourth quarter, Patriots over the Mustangs, 35-14. One more quarter to go in the season on State Farm Prep Sports.
Santa Claus is coming to Animal City. Hi, this is Amanda. Santa will be at our store Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 3. He's ready to take pictures with your pets and family. We welcome all types of critters. It's the perfect way to enjoy the holiday and support Music City Animal Rescue. Bring the whole crew, 2-legged and 4-legged, and join the fun. Mark your calendar for December 14th at Animal City. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. We'll see you there.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been dedicated to the students and families in the communities we serve. Hi, I'm Ryan Savage, Assistant Vice President. We understand the challenges of managing your family's finances. At First National Bank, your family is our family. Visit us at our Gateway or Memorial Boulevard offices here in Murfreesboro and always online at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Sir Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze from sirpizzatn.com. Tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com. Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Tonight's game, and what a game it's been. Brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard, near the Ford dealer. State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850. Game's not over, but I feel a whole lot better than I did maybe an hour ago.
We were tied at 14 at halftime, John, and in the third quarter, 3 big touchdowns.
21 unanswered points for the Oakland Patriots.
What do you think Emerson Williams thinking right now? You know, he had to get in on his football liner, former Oakland running back.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty happy right now.
I'm sure he's elated.
Once a Patriot, always a Patriot.
Ball is right on the 40. Houston moving left to right as we see it now. They've got a 2nd and 7 to go. Day in the pocket, flips it near side, incomplete. That would have gotten the ball into Oakland territory, intended for DJ Miller. Now, Miller is the target 8 out of 10 times, if not more, in this game. And the reason being, he's got 46 catches for 1,032 yards and 11 TDs coming into this one. Here is a huge third down for the Mustangs. Zips it left side. And a great one-handed snag by Allen, but he's going to be short of the line to gain.
Yeah, that was good defense right there. And he knew where he was and knew how far he had to get. And he knew he wasn't going to get a first down out of that.
Williams made a great tackle over there, and 4th down. And they're going to go for it here. Down by 3 touchdowns, fourth quarter. Run a little trick play here and send out a bunch set over here near side and flags.
It's going to be a false start, I think.
I think it is on them. I don't know that they ever got set, John, for the ball snap.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 67 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So ball back at the 39. They need their 39. They need to get to the Oakland 48.
Penalties have eaten them up in this third quarter or now the fourth quarter.
They now have over 100 yards in penalties. They look very confused right here. There's only 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're not even up at the line of scrimmage. Clock down to 5. Now they run to the line of scrimmage, and Coach Thomas takes a timeout.
That's a good thing, because you're going for it on 4th and 8, and you don't know where you're supposed to be.
Timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd timeout of the half.
We'll take a 30-second break, come right back, see what happens on this 4th down. The Patriots lead in the championship game in the fourth quarter, 35-14. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Upgrade your home's comfort with Roscoe Brown and Carrier's smart thermostats. Yep, they're smarter than me. Our cutting-edge technology learns your habits, adjusting your home's temperature for ultimate comfort, all while saving on energy costs. Experience the convenience of controlling your HVAC system. Just click of a button on your phone from anywhere at any time. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier, where modern comfort meets innovation. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. We're Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Tonight's game brought to you by Ida's Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. And I return the program back over to 27 years, Brian Barrett.
Wow. Thanks, John.
How many championship games have you been in?
A ton. Here's Day to pass, and the first down is going to be made by DJ Miller. Finally drugged down at the 39-yard line of Oakland. What a strike.
Yeah, good play. Good run. That timeout really helped them there.
Now, as Barber makes the tackle, they're to the line of scrimmage quickly. Going to try to hurry up here a bit. Day in trouble. They're pursuing him. Day runs it out. Now he's going to go down the left sideline, and oh my goodness, the ball came loose. They're going to say he's down, but he did the splits as he was being tackled.
Stayed in bounds too, I think.
He did, but I know he's not well after that. I would just say, Lord, take me now. He's trying to jog it off.
Well, no offense, Brian, but your body couldn't do that move.
We have a first down and then timeout for an injured player.
They're going to make him come out then. He is definitely hobbled.
It's getting worse as he does.
Yeah. I mean, when he was hit and forced down, his legs went in opposite directions. So they will make him come out.
That was a big first down for him.
It sure was.
Kept their hopes alive.
He's still trying to shake it off, but, I mean, if they call timeout, they're not going to let him stay in.
He's looking better.
Yeah. Now, they called timeout for the injury. But I'm wondering if this is going to be a regular timeout because there are a lot of other people on the field.
Now he's
but
down. You're going to try to stretch him out.
Stretch it out.
That could be a possible groin injury there.
Yeah. Just
if he fell the way you said he did.
Just the way he did. I think we're going to be able to take a timeout here. So it's Oakland 35, Houston 14. 10:24 to play in the fourth quarter championship game in Chattanooga, the Blue Cross Bowl on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take planning. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you save by combining auto and renters.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee.
As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Our sponsors tonight, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm. And a message about the Murfreesboro Special Census being conducted right now. It means more money for the city to improve roads, parks, and services. So be counted. Fill out the fast, secure, and easy form at murfreesborocensus.com. Complete the census at murfreesborocensus.com.
Really need you to do that.
Yes.
And it's been a little slow. You're going to get something in the mail pretty soon. And if you don't fill it out, they're going to come knocking on the door, so you'll want to get that taken care of. Put that on your to-do list. murfreesborocensus.com, very easy. Just go to the website, fill out the form. 1st and 10 for Houston. Here's Day, turning, spinning, and he is going to be sacked.
Well, Oakland didn't take any pity on him, did they?
No, sir. It's Dre Oldham with the tackle. That is his 3rd and a half sack on the season and 12th tackle for loss. Lost 7 yards back to the 35. First down, they've got to get it to the 18. Oakland pinning their ears back again. Day looks. Day downfield and a grab right at the stick at the 18-yard line by Andre Allen. Well, you can see why this is a very dangerous team, John.
Oh, yeah, and another great route, but an even better catch there. It keeps them alive. They did not get the first down, however.
He was a yard short. So 3rd and 1. Barber made a great tackle there just to get him down. 3 wide right. Oakland brings a lot of pressure. They get the ball out to Allen right side, and Allen's going to scamper into the end zone. Andre Allen, touchdown, Houston. That is a 19-yard touchdown run after the catch.
The guy gave himself a little bit of time and then found that open man. And once he got to the corner and the outside of the end zone, it was all she wrote.
I feel an onside kick coming up after the extra point, and a little timeout here to discuss. The kick is away, and the kick is no good. No good for Dimitri Thomas. That helps. 35-20 your score. Back after this from Chattanooga on State Farm Prep Sports. Oakland up by 15.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We are back here, and the kickoff. It is an onside kick and a flag.
Yeah, it looks like offsides.
Well, now the element of surprise is not there once they mark off the penalty.
Well, they got some sure-handed Patriots out there, so I don't know. I'm not sure they
caught
off guard by that at all.
No, pretty sure everybody in the stadium.
Kick, encroachment on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So they'll have to kick now from the 35. The only bad thing about that is they get another chance to try it. And you never know. This is the most unpredictable play in football, I think.
It's been ruined in the NFL.
It has, hasn't it? I hope that doesn't come down to this level. And the kick. And it's picked up by Bandy. Bandy down the sideline, 40, 30, to the 20. Wow. Chase Bandy.
Only Chase Bandy would pick up an onside kick and run it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
They've got it in the John Day legal red zone.
And he looked so relaxed picking that ball up. He was like, oh, here it is.
He did. It was like, they're going to be at the 21, so just outside the John Day legal red zone. My goodness. I would have been scared to death, that thing coming at me like that, and I've got to catch this.
You would have ducked.
Well, that was a better onside kick for them, though, because it had more of an angle.
It looked like trouble at first.
It did. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 21. Creasy from under center. Inside counter, and DeJuan Morris tripped up at the line of scrimmage. That second cut to the outside, and they pulled him down by his shoe top. It'll be 2nd and 10. Shaw on the tackle. Creasy's worked a lot from under center tonight. Have you noticed that?
Yes, he has. That counter has worked really well for them tonight.
See what they do on 2nd and 10. 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Oakland leads by 15, 35-20. Once again under center. Morris in motion. Now back in motion in the backfield. They line up in the power I. And now a timeout by the Oakland Patriots. We'll step aside as well. Be right back on State Farm Prep Sports.
That's their first time.
Did you know that participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city? Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Cities throughout Tennessee receive approximately $175 per resident. Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community.
Let's make sure Murfreesboro gets its true share. Complete the special census today at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Little veer formation, tip back. It's Tut racing to the end zone. It is a touchdown for King Tut. 21 yards.
And another flag for a celebration, I think.
Onside kick. Oakland returns the onside kick
the result of the play
to the 21.
Is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike
and then they get the touchdown run
on the offense. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
So they do get the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And now the kick after the Toots touchdown. Don't forget to order your favorites from Toots. And by the way, great gift idea. Toots gift card. Can't go wrong there. Toots, good food and fun. Touchdown coming at the 8:07 mark here of the fourth quarter. Oakland scored 3 unanswered. Then Houston scored the onside kick and then returned to the 21, and then Tutt carrying it in from 21 out. The kick is good, and Oakland leads 42-20 in the championship game as you listen to State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Ready for the kickoff here by the Oakland Patriots. 8:07 to go as we get closer to crowning a champion here in Class 6A football in 2024. The last high school football game of the season. Kick taken, returned from the 20, 30, 40, and now flags flying from everywhere as Miller is taken down.
Miller on the return.
There's too much of this in the game right now. This is
During the return, blocked below the waist, number 17 on the receiving team. 15-yard penalty, it will be first down.
Man, that has a ton of problems there, and Houston's penalties tonight have killed any energy. That's going to cost them 15, and that whole return now going to be taken back to the 24-yard line.
So the penalty that Oakland got has just been negated by the penalty Houston got.
Yeah.
Really disrupts flow of the game.
It's like 120 yards or something like that with penalties. So first down and 10 yards to go from their own 24. Here's Day passing right side and incomplete. That was intended for Allen, but wasn't anywhere close. 123 yards to be exact. 15 penalties on Houston tonight. We've had our fair share.
Yeah, we're close second.
Second down and 10. Chandler Day. Back to pass. Rolls out now. And nobody to pass to. And is going to be taken down right there at the 24-yard line. So he got back to the line of scrimmage. Great downfield coverage by the Patriots.
Their secondary has been really, really good tonight.
You know, John, it's almost like, I don't want to say the light came on because they're good players, but something happened in the second half against Maryville last week. Oh, the ball is dropped. Day picks it up and is going to be mashed down at the 21 for a loss. It's fourth down and behind the chain. Bad exchange.
Well, I know one thing. In the game tonight, I don't know, Rod may disagree with me on this, but Day's not really challenged them with anything deep either. I mean, it's been a lot of short throws, throws across the middle. His longest one was 69. That was the only time he really threw it deep. And
I know he's got the arm for it.
Yeah, I don't know that they've, challenged them as much as they should have.
Well, on 4th and 13, now a whistle, flag.
And this.
That's against them. And it's a pre-snap penalty.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 10 on the offense.
Wow.
5-yard penalty, still fourth down.
This is what, week 17?
Yeah.
And we've had 1, 2, 3,
for them,
4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7 false starts.
That's killed them.
Yeah. I'm not taking anything away from Oakland, but
Right.
it's really killed their offense.
4th and about 20. Day slings it right across the middle of the field. Incomplete. And Craig Tutt with a great timed hit of LaDerrick James.
Yeah, that pass was there. I mean, it was there.
I'm telling you, Craig Tutt has been a spark plug on the defensive side as well, especially in this game, especially last week.
And he hit him there with the direction of the ball. He was looking for the ball.
Right. So Oakland's going to get the ball now at the 16 in the John Day Legal Red Zone. The law offices of John Day, helping injured people for more than 30 years. JohnDayLegal.com. 6:17 to play in this one. Oakland up 42-20 and have the ball deep in territory, Houston territory. Trying a little inside counter this time, and not much there for DeJuan Morris. T.T. Hill coming in. Creasy to the sideline to talk this next play over. 4th quarter, clock melting away on the football season. Creasy under center. It's Morris going right side, cuts it out to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland Patriots, an 18-yard run. But there are flags on the field. And I think this is against Houston, the way Oakland is reacting. Maybe. We'll see. No. Oh. Personal foul face mask penalty. So there are multiple fouls here.
Holding number 77 on the offense. Personal foul face mask, number 17 on the defense. Those penalties offset. Will replay second down.
Well, if you can do it, we can do it better, right? This has been a penalty-riddled game. That one doesn't hurt, although it does wipe off a touchdown. 5.5 to play. Creasy under center. Running inside is T.T. Hill to the 15-yard line, picks up 3. So got those penalty yards back, and now emotions fly here as penalty flags fly once again. And Houston is unraveling right before our very eyes here. Here's the call.
After the play, personal foul on the defense, personal foul on the offense. The penalties will offset. It'll be third down.
Well,
I don't think I've seen that many of these either.
No. So 3rd and 9. Clock is running. About to hit the 5-minute mark. Left here in the ball game. 3rd down 9. Creasy under center. Going to go downfield. It's a pass to Brown, incomplete, and no flags. Intended for Michael Brown.
Tried to lob it up there over their head. Nice touch, just a little too high.
So on 4th down, what does Oakland do? You've got a 42-20 lead. There's 4:51 to play in the game. You've got the ball at the 15-yard line. You probably go for it. If you don't get it, you've still got them pinned back, wouldn't you think?
I'm thinking that's what they do. I don't think they want to try to kick a field goal here.
No. So 4th and 9 from the 15. Creasy is going to work from the gun this time. Rolls out right side. Now he's going to reverse field and be slung down. Down at the 20-yard line. So that's where Houston will take over with 4 minutes and 44 seconds to play. Well, that's as good as kickoff, you know.
Again, I don't see the point in kicking a field goal. They ran a few more seconds off the clock, but you know what? Let's throw a flag. What do you think?
Well, of course. I'm not so sure if this.
Well, you look at how Houston's walking off the field.
If it's against Houston and it's a personal foul and there's not an offsetting foul, it's first down Oakland. Now the Houston players are trying to rev up this very quiet Houston crowd. They're on the home side here. Well, here we go with whatever this flag is all about.
It's hard to get up when you're down 42-20 and you're freezing.
Yep.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 17 on the defense.
Wow.
Also after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 17 on the offense. 17 has disqualified himself from the game.
Well,
we won't see Dwan for the rest of the year.
That's a way to go out with
first down,
whimper.
Houston.
Well, you don't have to worry about him not playing the next game.
That's true.
You know.
Next game he plays will be in Knoxville. But, I mean, do you want to be kicked out of the state championship game?
No, not really. No.
Yeah. So Houston, 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's Day back to pass. They come after him. He's still got it, slings it, and throws it away. 2nd down.
Chandler, Day's pass incomplete. 2nd down.
Clock does stop with the incomplete pass. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left here.
That 4-minute mark is really taking a long time to get down there.
Boy, isn't it? Well, when you throw the flag as much as they've had to throw it, Day back to pass. Floats one left side and dropped by DJ Miller. I think DJ may have heard some footsteps.
Yeah, I don't know that Day's had a lot of support from his receivers tonight. There's been a lot of just misses, drop passes.
He kind of put that one on the money, I thought.
He just turned around and catch it, but I believe you're right. They were kind of looking, he was kind of hearing footsteps.
Well, I do know that Justin Barber was there. And he doesn't have to be in a haunted house to scare people. 3rd and 10. Day steps back. Pocket collapses. And taken down. Chandler Day sacked for a loss, and it's 4th and 14. And that was Daly. 4th down. And they're obviously going to go for it here. They send 4 receivers wide. Pass is going to be caught. 20, 25, 30 to the 32, and a first down for Houston.
Nice play run there by Houston. Picked up a first down for them, kept their hopes alive.
Bandy on the tackle there for Oakland, and it's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. New set of downs here. for Chandler Day, playing in his last game as a Mustang. Pass to the near side is going to be too high for Andre Allen. That would have been good for at least a 10-yard gain. But then Day sometimes floats them too, like there.
Right.
That one kind of got away from him. But it's been that combination that has made it a tough night in the passing game for Houston. He's 14 of 27 for 241 yards right now. This one caught by Cannon Day.
Nice second effort there. May have picked up a first down by doing that.
Burrell making the tackle. They're
got a terrible mark. Wow.
Well, yeah. Not so sure if maybe his foot was out of bounds.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can figure. At their own 41-yard line on third down. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. Day pump fake left. Looks across the middle.
Nice
and
catch.
Zips one in for the first down. And that is 27, a new receiver, Connor Brown. Barber on the tackle, and now a flag late. Well, this is getting a little out of hand. Oakland up 42-20 if you're just now checking in on the game. 2:44 to play. Everybody's got their notebooks out, checking numbers, and going to be some type of unsportsmanlike conduct play here. Don't know who, no real indication yet. Here we go.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 20 on the defense. That's his first unsportsmanlike conduct. Result will be a first down.
No offsetting penalties either, so it's a plus 15 to put the ball in Oakland territory at the 37.
It's time to end this one before somebody gets hurt.
Not going to be winning any
Burrell
sportsman awards. Long pass downfield, jump ball, and somehow Oakland comes up with the pick. Yes!
He just took it out of his hands, really.
And that is Nathan Barbie with the interception. Barbie coming up big.
I'm telling you, he took that ball out of that guy's hands. That was a great play. Just didn't see when they got to the ground who had the ball, and it was Barbie.
John, isn't that a cool thing that the senior who comes in backup duty gets his first pick of the year in the championship game?
Yep, he'll probably want that football, is probably what I imagine.
Well, he ran off with it, and he never brought it back. What celebration on the Oakland sideline there for him. That is cool. So Oakland ball, 1st and 10 at the 5, where the pick was made. And now Oakland has gone to Avery Hainsworth and giving that senior a carry in the state title game of 8 yards. Yarborough with the tackle.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, he can run.
Yes, he can.
And he can fall over for 3.
Coming into the game, 26 carries, 171 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Avery Hainsworth. Glad he got a touch. Braxton Griever, another senior, is lined up as a wide receiver on the right side. And another nice run here to the 19. And that is Smotherman this time. Brian Smotherman, another senior for Oakland. Minute 28. And it's another first bank first down for Oakland. So glad to see Smotherman and Hainsworth get a carry there, and Barbie with the interception.
I see Smotherman run the football, and he's a really good runner.
I mean, they've just got a stable of backs. Creasy with the handoff this time to Hill. Carries it to the 25. Stays in bounds, keeps the clock running. We're less than a minute away now.
Nice block by McKeel Brown. I don't think they're going to try to stop the clock.
Henderson on the tackle for Houston. Clock running. 10-second differential, play clock, game clock. One more play in this season. Oakland fans getting loud. Creasy sets him down. Inside counter run for Will Millsap to the 26-yard line, and that is your ball game. The Oakland Patriots, 8-time state champions.
That's the end of the game.
84, 98, 08, 18, 20, 21, 22, and 24. 14-1 and state champions. The gold ball headed back to Patriot Drive. Final score in this one from Chattanooga. Oakland Patriots 42. Houston Mustangs 20. And Oakland wins the revenge game. Patriots are winners tonight. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Post-game show, Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Superlatives will be handed out here. And MVP of the game and all that. And, of course, the trophy presentation. We've got all of that straight ahead here for you on State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, or whether you're buying or selling commercial property, the auction is just so much easier, quicker, smoother.
My wife and I sold our personal home. Parks Auctions helped us with that. The house brought about 20% more than we were going to ask for.
Visit our website at parksauction.com to learn more.
Hi there, 12.5 now, $15.
Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan Franz Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan Franz Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan Franz Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranzconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, and it is the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air services all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. 890-1311, Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. You're going to need more of that heating than air, but I think it's going to get a little milder next week. But anyway, Give Prentice Allsup Heating and Air a call if you don't have the heat that you need right now. Especially, they can get that tune-up taken care of. Time for our Dr. Automotive post-game report with Danny Brewer. And Danny been on the sidelines watching this one. And 21 points unanswered in that third quarter were the difference in this ball game.
Without question. You know, I think Houston had 8 offensive plays in the third quarter. Oakland's defense shut them down. But the key to the game was the fourth down stop whenever Tutt was king and broke through the line. Now, here's the whole thing about this. And here's what I want to, you analysts tell me. Did Kevin Creasy bait Houston's head football coach into making that going for it on fourth down right there? The thing he did in the first half with the cat and mouse thing where it's like we're going for it, we're not going for it, we're going for it. So, because at that stage of the game, you're down 1 score, why do you go for it on 4th and 3 from your own 30? You know, that's very curious. And then to run the play they ran where you try to go wide on Oakland, an Oakland defense where the strength of it is their speed. You know?
Well,
very curious.
That the one play that was in the middle there when they made the long snapper come off because his pants weren't below the knee, and then they call the timeout and decide to go for it after that. I really think that was Coach Creasy saying, well, if this is going to keep happening, I'm going to roll the dice. I don't know. But that was a huge play in the ball game for sure.
Well, it was. And, you know, and Kevin Creasy has been very good about knowing when to say when to go for it, when not to go for it. Because if you dial back the clock in the Riverdale game, it was 4th and 1, I think. They had the ball at like their own 25, and he went for it, and Tutt took it 75 yards to the house, and they took the lead on Riverdale in the regular season finale. So, you know, Creasy is very good at knowing when to say when. And I just wonder if he baited Houston's coach into doing that, where he thought, well, if he's going to do it, I'm going to go for it on 4th down deep in my own territory too. And it backfired on him in a big, big way.
Penalties played a huge part in this game as well. It got a little dirty toward the end in terms of some of the things that happened, but they just named Craig Tutt as the MVP in this ball game, and I think more so for his defensive play in this game than his offensive play, personally.
Absolutely. I mean, he was big on both sides of the football. His tough running inside between the tackles allowed Oakland to control the ball and control the clock. But the play that he made, like I said, the 4th down stop when he broke through the line of scrimmage and threw him for loss, that, to me, that was the biggest play in the game.
Well, Danny, this was an interesting year. This was not like any other state championship march for the Oakland Patriots. They played from behind in 6 games. They had a brutal playoff after, blanking Lebanon. They had a tough game with Mount Juliet and only won by a touchdown. Then they have to turn around and play Riverdale, and that was a back-and-forth game, 49-46. And then last week, down at the half with Maryville, and just something seemed to click with them defensively, and they brought that to this entire game tonight, I thought.
I think you're right. So I don't know if I'm overthinking this, but this may be Kevin Creasy's finest job overall from beginning to end, with the challenges that he's faced, with the injuries, with the different things that they have, because they are the state champions, but this is not the most talented Oakland team that's ever hoisted a state championship trophy. Creasy has done an excellent job of managing it. I think maybe his finest job, and he's done some really, really great jobs over the years, but this may be his finest job yet.
So they win this game 42-20 over a team that beat Ravenwood by 3, the team that beat them at home in overtime. I mean, I didn't see this coming. I thought Oakland could win this game, but I didn't think it would be like this.
I thought it would be a dogfight to the end, just back and forth. Maybe whoever had the ball last would win. I thought it would be right down to the wire. I didn't either. But it was in the third quarter whenever Oakland went down the field, scored on their opening possession, and then they were able to totally seize the momentum with that fourth down stop. Completely changed the game.
Let's see, from 2015 for Oakland in the semifinals, at least every year that Coach Creasy's been there, so that's Final Four every year. Then you get over that Maryville hump and beat them for the first time there in 22 years, a playoff loss for Maryville. And since then, it's just been like lights on fire. And in the Creasy era, now 5 state titles.
Unbelievable. When you think about what they have done over the last 10 years, it's just unbelievable. I mean, when as the calendar rolls on, stuff like this may not happen again for a long time. When you think about the dominance that they have displayed at a public school level.
Danny, appreciate it. Thanks for all your updates from other games throughout the regular season. Most broadcasters don't get to do 2 seasons in one, but we have had such a great run, 30 of the last 31 years at least in the Final Four, and 17 games this year. That's a load, and I appreciate all your help and everything this year to make it special.
Well, I love high school football. I really appreciate being a part of the award-winning team of John Dinkins and Brian Barrett. I can't say how much it pleasures me to be able to just be a small piece of that puzzle.
Well, you're a bigger piece than you realize, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right,
thanks so much. Danny Brewer joining us here from Chattanooga as Oakland gets ready to take their picture after hoisting the state championship trophy. Oakland Patriots winners here tonight, 42-20. And Rod, let me bring you in here for a quick word before we hand it back over to you and John. But, I mean, when you think about the totality of what Oakland has been able to do, especially since Kevin Creasy took over in 2015, you talk about 5 state championships in that mix and 2 state runner-ups, and at least in the semifinals every single one of those years. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
It is, from one school, and especially a school that comes from a very tough conference, pretty much established. Everybody says that this particular region is the best. And when he came, who was the top dogs? Maryville.
Yep.
And then slowly, as they played them, they lost a really tough game the first time they played them. Then they began to win at home, and Maryville won at their home. And then they finally beat Maryville. What year was that they finally beat them at Maryville?
So that year, Rod, was 2021, and the first time that Maryville had lost at home in the playoffs in 22 years.
So they've actually taken over that dominance at Maryville that we thought of for almost 22 years. And now then, in this 10-year period, they're doing what Maryville was doing during that time. But Maryville does not have the competition that consistently year after year that Oakland's had to play.
Well, just think. They had to block a field goal to beat Blackman in the regular season.
Right.
They lose at home in overtime to Ravenwood. They had 2 absolute wars with Riverdale this year.
Right.
And that makes you battle-tested.
That's right. And how many times have they come back second half and they begin to change their game? It looks like there's no hope. Things don't look good. But it's game after game to come back second half. And, of course, a lot's going to go with Creasy and the coaches, the staff, the changes they make and all. Somebody's got to sell those kids.
Right.
Because they just don't automatically do that, come back with confidence and all. And so it's been an outstanding performance, and it's been fun to watch.
And how special to do it with your son as the quarterback.
Yeah. This would be a really special one for him.
Absolutely.
Remember.
Probably, as a dad, you've got to celebrate that in a little bit different way, too.
Right.
So, John, I know you've got stats, we've got replays, we've got all of this coming up here, so we'll hand back over the reins of the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches. What is it? That's not Coach's Corner. Post-game show. Yeah, that's it.
It's getting late, isn't it?
It is.
All right, Houston got on the scoreboard first with 5:01 to go in the first quarter on a 5-yard run by James to take the lead 7-0. Then Oakland bounced back with 11:55 in the second quarter on this run.
Replays.
First and goal under center, Creasy. Here's the give, and waltzing into the end zone is DeJuan Morris from the 1 yard line. Morris with the touchdown.
That's really, that's what should happen. Morris is going to get a yard, and score. And it made it 7-6 as the extra point was missed by Oakland. Oakland then came back on a 67-yard run, again by DeJuan Morris.
Replays.
New set of downs. Up the middle, it's Morris.
Bye-bye.
45, 50, he's gone. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, Pats, touchdown, Morris. And the first lead of the game in the championship game for the Patriots.
Great run, man. Once he got past that initial line of scrimmage, as it always does, it's just wide open, and nobody's going to catch DeJuan Morris in the open field like that.
67 yards.
Great counter handoff, too.
Goodness gracious. Little fancy footwork here in the Choo-Choo City.
And the two-point conversion, they went for two to make it 14-7 Oakland. Houston responded with a 27-yard pass by Day to make it tie it up, 14-all. Then Oakland had the third quarter dominance. It started with 8:12 to go in the third on this run by Bandy.
Replays.
T.T. Hill is in the game. He gets the carry, and he's going to try to get it into the end zone, and he is in. A 2-yard run for T.T. Hill, his 7th touchdown of the year, and puts Oakland on top here in this state title game, methodically downfield, John.
You're right. The third. Key word was methodical, except for one little finesse play of 59 yards from Bandy from Creasy. That was just a beautifully done drive. Oakland led 21-14. Extra point was good. Oakland scored again in the third. 5:44 to go. Again, it was DeJuan Morris.
Replay.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. Here's Morris waiting on a hole. Bounces outside. Now turns it up at the left hashes and in the end zone. DeJuan Morris, a touchdown from 3 yards out.
And it was 28-14. Oakland then, again in the third quarter with just 34 seconds left to go, it was T.T. Hill.
Replays.
Here's T.T. Hill. 20, 15 down the sideline, 5, end zone, touchdown.
Untouched.
T.T. Hill tiptoeing the sideline for his second touchdown tonight.
Beautiful run, and nobody touched him, and the only thing was whether he could stay in bounds or not, and he did. It was 35-14 all Oakland so far. Then Houston came back, got a touchdown with 9:10 to go on a pass play, and to make it 35-20. Their extra point was no good. And then Oakland put the icing on the cake with 8:07 to go in the game. They tried an onside kick, Houston did, and from 21 yards out, it was King Tut.
Replays.
Little veer formation, tip back. It's Tut racing to the end zone. It is a touchdown for King Tut. 21 yards.
And that was your final. 42-20, Oakland state champions once again. It's time to take a look at our stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do that Sir Pizza thing.
Sir Pizza.
That's your Sir Pizza replays. Be sure to check out the Sir Pizza podcast later and download and listen back to the game at wgnssports.com. And for your next family night, don't forget Sir Pizza. From the traditional pepperoni to the signature royal feast, Queen's Feast, or King's Feast, Sir Pizza is ready to feed your hungry family. Sir Pizza on East Main, on South Church Street, and Memorial Boulevard. Plus, you can order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com and on their app. Download to start earning rewards points.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
And time for those stats, as I mentioned, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Rod has the defensive stats, and it was a really good night for the Oakland Patriots.
Yes, it was, and it just got better as the night went along. Starting out with Houston, their leading tackler were Owen Wagner and Corey Faulkner, which are the leading tacklers on their team. Andre Allen had 3, Trey Shaw had 4, and Tony Williams came in late, started all the second half. He had 4 tackles. For Oakland, got a big sack by Cameron Sanders. Caleb Ellison had 6 tackles. Burrell had 5. Barber had 7. 4 for Colin Williams. Tutt had 3. Chase Bandy, of course, Tutt had several breakups, some big ones and some big hits. Chase Bandy had a couple of knockdown passes and had a couple tackles. Nathan Barber, one who doesn't play much, but he had a big interception late, and that helped run the clock out because we thought we'd never get out of here if we couldn't run the clock out. And so those were your leaders for defense.
All right, offensively for Oakland, Dwan Morris, 16 carries, 147 yards. Craig Tutt, 16 carries, 84 yards. TT had 6 carries for 44 yards. Kyler Creasy, 5 of 9 for 111 yards. That's pretty good. Didn't throw a lot, but 111 yards off of that. Longest was a 62-yarder. And the top receivers were Chase Bandy, 1 for 62, Hill, 1 for 42, and Tutt, 1 for 14. For Houston, I'll give you a couple of their stats. Chandler Day, 16 of 31 for 256 yards. Threw a lot in the second half. And they had James with 8 carries, 21 yards. Day, 10 carries, 33 yards. And Davis, 1 carry and 2 yards. Now, I want to look at a couple of things here. For the time of possession, 28 minutes for Oakland, 19, almost 20 for Houston. That was consistent in the game. Red zone chances, this was awesome. 3 of 4 for Oakland and 2 of 3 for Houston. And let's see, first downs, 17 for Oakland. I'll make that, 17 for Oakland, 13 for Houston. And just quite a game. I'm looking at penalties, and I cannot find it right at the moment, but there were a bunch of them. Let's just put it that way for both teams. Over 100 for Houston, and near that for Oakland.
Yeah, I saw Oakland just got over 100, John, about 126 for Houston. So it was a penalty-riddled game, but nice job on the stats, sir.
All right. Yeah, it's always good when somebody hands you the stats.
Well, that's nice. It only happens in one game.
I don't want to take credit for that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read that, can't you?
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. It's football season is a long season. Starts in mid-August, and it's been running here to the first week of December for a while, and it's a place that a lot of people don't get to come do games, and I couldn't think of two better to come with.
It's been fun.
You know what is amazing about this game, though? I look down here in Oakland on one side of the field are celebrating a championship. And on the other side of the field, I see 2 little kids playing football without a football.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. And
that's right.
That's what we got to remember. Mm-hmm. It's a kid's game, and don't take it too seriously. But then again, it's great to win, and we've been here a lot of times.
It's
fun to be here and go home winning.
That's right.
Makes the ride back home a lot better.
It most certainly does.
I don't know. Brian's driving. I'm not sure about that.
I want to thank we've had either Connor Hayes back at the station or Jackson Smith at the station running the football games all season long. Micah Robeson did our camera work quite a bit this year in the regular season games, and they are fine young men. We couldn't do it without them.
And, Brian, I want to say thank you to Dalton Barrett for doing a lot of the camera work that behind the scenes that nobody sees. So
absolutely.
He's probably home snoring right now.
Probably so. Yeah. But we are trying to make things special and do new things and stay fresh on that. So we'll continue to do the work there. But, fellas, appreciate it. John got a long basketball season ahead of us, but got more games to do, but celebrate this one, won't we?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to celebrate it.
On the way home tonight.
Just hope I get home safely with you driving.
We're going to do our best. Appreciate it, and thanks to John and Rod for being here all season long and all the help. We had Bill Hockenberry help us out some, and we'll be around for some basketball, and Danny Brewer too. And final word to all of our fine sponsors. We would not be here to do this without them. So the sponsors that you hear, all of them, it's important because we would not be able to do this and bring the games back to Rutherford County and celebrate in the fine sports we have in Rutherford County with Rutherford County Schools. So thanks to all of our sponsors. Patronize them if you can. And that will do it here from the state championship game, the last game of the football season. And it ends with an Oakland victory tonight, Final score, Patriots 42, Mustangs 20. So long, everyone, until the next time we meet at the game.
We now return to regular programming on News Radio WGNS.
Once you do, you definitely look forward to the experience. You relish it, as a matter of fact.